Oh, the camera, microphone is already on. Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Saki here, and today we're gonna be streaming some Top Survivor Rank with a journalist. I know, I never play journalist, but today we're gonna be playing journalist because I never get to play journalist. I always say she's worse than the rescuers, but a lot of people in China are using journalists, and maybe there is something worth learning here because she is pretty good against Goman and Hula Blue and a couple other things. Now, before we get started, someone is telling me that she did get shadow nerfed, and they said in chat, thank you to the cookie crumbles. And I'm gonna test it out real quick because I don't know what this is talking about. So let's go ahead and check it out really quickly. Apparently, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Apparently, the little bro, which is what I call the pallet guy, the guy who drops the pallets or rescues, I call him little bro. His AI got changed apparently. He runs towards camera rather than the distance. I don't know what that means. I guess I'm gonna try it out and see what changed. It's like you stream that, Blake Carey. 1 second, guys. I had to kick Blake out for a second because I gotta test this out. You can't do. I guess we could do practice in duos, but he won't really know what's going on. All right. So apparently, the little bro goes in the direction of the camera. Do you mean my camera that I'm using right now, or the camera that the journalist is holding? Because there's two cameras. Which one? He runs towards camera direction rather than distance. Okay, what do you mean by distance, though? You mean the footprints? I don't really know what's different about him. He looks the same to me. Is he going to stand right here? He is going to stand right there. I don't really know what's different. It seems to be the same thing to me. I mean, this is how you always play journalists, right? I don't know. I don't really play in the direction of your screen camera. So what are you trying to say? You're saying that there were journalists who were able to do this before? It seems like you can still do it. Well, I guess my camera's pointing in that direction. I'm pretty sure it was always like this. Wasn't it always like this that you had to look in the direction for a little bro to go in that direction? Journalist stream used to pray for times like these. Someone is saying journalists got shadow nerfed, but I don't even understand what the nerf is talking about. This seems like the same thing to me. You always had to look in the direction of a pallet in order to use pallet, like the pallet bro. So if anyone can explain this a little bit, I'd appreciate it. I don't really understand what's the difference. So if there's a pallet right in front of you, but your camera's aimed left, it'll go left instead of right in front of you. I thought it was always like that, but alright, that's good to know. Again, I don't really know what to say. To me, that sounds like the exact same way journalists always worked, but what do I know? I don't really know because I didn't play her before. If no pallet is in front of you, you can still make it go forward? No, that's not what they meant. Alright, now we can start. It's really apparent on tight space maps like Red Church. I mean, I really hope this doesn't mean that the AI is going to be garbage. Last time I played Journalist, it is annoying to use Journalist because there are just times where the little bro will just not go for the pallet you want. So, I hope it's not going to make it even harder to use because last time I used it, it was, I remember it wasn't good. Last time I used the Journalist little bro, he was not going where I wanted him to. I was dry kiting the whole time. Doctor stream when? We're not playing Doctor, okay? Doctor's not a good character. I'm sorry, Doctor's just not a good character. Staying still on your kite is not a good idea. Barmaid at least does it better, and she still dies to Blink. So if even Barmaid is better and she does it on the move, then I can't say a whole lot for Doctor. Doctor might be arguably one of the worst survivors in the game. If I had to put a ranking of who is the worst survivor in the game, it might be Doctor. I could think of every survivor here. Even Mind's Eye has a purpose. I don't understand what Doctor's purpose in this game is. Doctor literally has no purpose anymore. There used to be worse survivors, but I think at this point every single survivor has some sort of purpose. Even if they suck, they still have a purpose. I don't know what Doctor's purpose is. The only time I've seen Doctor be pretty good is when you have a harasser helping your teammate out and the hunter goes after the harasser. And so then the Doctor's like healing and forcing the hunter to like address either the Doctor, who will just heal herself, or pick up the survivor, in which case the harasser's going to do something. I don't really know, man. Okay, we got someone with no borrow time. It's hard to put Doctor on any use. Can you make a tier list? One day we'll make a tier list. Maybe for this season, or this season's about to end, so I guess next season it would have to be. Pal Baby's about to drop Psyche's 5 stars in rank. No. I mean, I don't know. To me, this sounds like the same thing. If there's a pal right in front of you, but your camera's aimed left... So you're telling me that the auto-aim was slightly reduced on the pallet? Is that what it means? Oh, I forgot. I avoided the window as if I had broken windows. I don't have broken windows. I could have just taken the window. You know what? You don't want to take the window there because Thunder just spawned right next to me, so you want to go in the back of Shack. So Thunder just doesn't immediately see you, and if it's like something like Fool's Gold, you're going to immediately get hit vaulting that window. Okay. So basically just the auto-aim was slightly worse for some reason? I mean, it seemed... Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not very generous. It has to be pointed pretty much directly at the pal. Alright. So, for those wondering, why are we playing Journalist? Okay, Journalist is very popular in China. I don't really think Journalist is worth playing, sadly. I think there's a lot better rescuers. I wish there was like someone who could translate for me and the logic behind why people are using Journalist. I'd love to hear the reasoning. Journalist does have better decode than all the other rescuers, but she also has way worse kiting. There's a lot of dangerous ciphers in this game that you just cannot realistically do, because the whole premise of a rescuer is that they're so strong at kiting that they can decode the dangerous ciphers early game, right? And what makes them dangerous? There's not very good pallets. If there's not very good pallets, then that makes Journalist Little Bro really bad. Do you see why Journalist is not very good in those kinds of dangerous areas anymore? That's what makes him dangerous. The pallets are not good. So if you have to use Little Bro on pallets Thunder can easily walk around, it's not so good. But there's a different way to use Journalist, and you could opt to use Journalist in a way that you know, you go for the body blocking route. And it's not the most amazing thing, because unlike Mechanic, the Little Bro will not stand still, which is very important when you're pre-dropping a Mechanic on a pallet. It's really nice to have it just stand still so the Thunder has to deal with it, rather than the Little Bro just walking away. I wonder who's going to rescue here first. I guess he'll go rescue here. We do have the last two ciphers. Lucky Guy did a really good kite, by the way. We should be able to secure this game here. It should be pretty easy. He'll have the shield, which... Let's just assume the Lucky Guy immediately dies because she shoots web at him, and then obviously the shield gets removed and she basically gets in. Well, then we still have my Tide Turner. And I'm doing the cipher in the meantime, took over his cipher machine. But yeah, I wouldn't say Journalist is a top tier character. I think she does have advantages over other rescuers, which is the faster decode. And there are obviously pallets in this game where she is very good. Where the Little Bro there is really nice because Thunder has to adjust the pallet. Oh, and this guy even has Tide Turner. So we should definitely have enough time as long as he doesn't kite by the cipher. And so, what was I talking about again? Oh, he hit him again. Okay. Don't give him full presence, though. Okay, this is not good. This is not good because what this means now is I die. I die in 2 web spits right now. So right now her web spit is charged up. I'm not sure why this knight is not taking over my cipher for me. I have Tide Turner. He's going to go down here. Okay, unless he really wants to go for it. I guess if he goes for it, then 1 web spit anyway kills him. But right now, this spider has set up double web spit, no cooldown. So she'll shoot the first one. It'll go on cooldown, but because it gets upgraded by the presence... Really? Okay. Oh yeah, because he doesn't have borrowed time. Right. Okay, interesting. I guess that's why he used the shield, because the Tide Turner, my Tide Turner, would not have kept him alive. I forgot, he didn't have broken windows. A little bit risky, because he dies in 1 web spit. I guess I essentially also die, because I can also die in 2 web spits, which she has no cooldown on. Unfortunately, it didn't really last very long, and we didn't immediately have someone on the gate here. We both just primed our cipher machines, instead of one person going for the gate. And yeah, we're pretty much screwed here. Let's see if she'll go after me. Little Bro, do your thing. So you could drop the Little Bro right in the face of the pallet. It's so hard to even see where she is, unfortunately. Let's see if our teammate will be able to get this other gate open. Yeah, if that guy just had borrowed time, we probably would be in a better situation here. He just had no, he had no borrowed time boost to actually get to a safe area, sadly. Yeah, we can detention rescue, but it doesn't matter because usually people are dead on chair anyway. So kind of tragic. Yeah, unfortunately, Little Bro is not good there. Now, there is something else you can do with the Little Bro. You could put the Little Bro right next to the pallet, right as the Hunter's approaching, and you could surprise pallet stun them. But it's not like a reliable strategy. Like in this situation, I would have much rather have had an elbow pad so that I could elbow pad away from this gate towards the window area, which is going to be much better to deal with Spider, rather than this pallet. The Hunter was near me. Hunter changed target. If I was Gravekeeper, I can take a hit here, and I survive here regardless for a couple seconds here. And again, go to the window area. If I was Knight would be better in this situation. Man, are we actually going to lose this game? That's crazy. Knight would have been better in this situation. We just don't have good endgame potential. Like, we have one pallet, and, you know, Little Bro's not bad at this pallet, but, like, what do you do once the pallet drops? You know, the Hunter's still not going to break it. Use Orphe to open the gate. It would be nice if there was something like that like you can decode the Cypher Machine or decode the gate. That was Fafa. GG's to Fafa. Yeah, how are we losing? 2 seconds pass and we're losing somehow. Yeah, I blame the suicide build, unfortunately. Again, had he had borrow time, you know, all that kite wouldn't go to waste. You know, he did such a good kite early game, but it's just to waste, sadly, because the Hunter just much easily deals him end game. Almost every Hunter runs Trump card. This is why that's not really a good build in rank. Because in rank, you want to win. That's not a winning build. No borrow time is not a winning build, because if you guys do manage to kite, it doesn't matter. So having a full kiting build is actually the reverse. The reverse happens. By having a full kiting build, by doing a good kite, you have no end game, so you cannot do a good kite when it matters most, end game, to actually open the gates. Hunter kills you quickly, trump card teleport. The whole idea was for you to do a winning kite, and it doesn't matter, because you have nothing for end game anymore to ensure your team still gets the win in the end. You can't just do a 3-cypher kite. You need to, at minimum, also kite 20 seconds for the gate to open, at minimum. I mean, if that Spider chose to use her webs to cocoon him, it would have been even faster death, but I guess the chair was pretty close. Yeah, it sucks. We should have tied that game realistically. It's not a big deal, you know, it happens. People are not going to carry borrowed time. They're like, oh, I get to do really good kites now, and it's like, it defeats the whole purpose, because the whole purpose was to win the game, and we cannot win the game if you don't have borrowed time. Even if you do a winning kite, we can't win the game if you're not going to last a long time. Even with that, even though the Spider, for some reason, hit the shield. I don't know why the Spider did that. I don't know why Fafa did that. That Fafa should not have done that. I don't know why Hunters, even Fafa's out here hitting the shield. I don't know what is with Hunters hitting the shields. Stop doing that, Hunters. The shield is going to run out anyway. But yeah, had Fafa just waited there a little bit, or shot him with web, I guess he missed maybe. And I guess he hit him thinking it wouldn't matter, but it did matter. It would matter. I guess maybe he was almost out of pallet anyway, so he figured, okay, may as well take the chip shot, and now a web spill will kill him. I guess it depends on the situation. I don't know. Maybe it did matter. Maybe it did matter there to hit him just to get the chip, and so one web spill will kill him. It probably did, knowing Fafa in that pallet area. It would be good to shoot him with a lethal web spin in that situation. Psyche, do you think Billiard will get banned instead of Ivy? I don't really know anything about him. I watched a little bit from Sprinter. I saw Sprinter made a video, but I watched it the first few minutes. I don't like to spoil myself with these new characters, especially the Hunters. The Hunters are really exciting. But one day if I get access to this test server, I'll definitely be doing like early access videos on it. It would be fun to do. But otherwise, you know, I don't know a whole lot about him. The only thing I've seen is the fact that he can go through walls. So you guys weren't lying. But I was right in a way that people were, you know, were not giving me the full story. People were telling me, oh, this guy can go through walls, like straight up Blood Queen, and just go right through them and hit you. Which, yeah, that is true, but they didn't say how there's 2 seconds where he cannot move or do anything when he comes out of the mode to go through walls. That's when survivors are going to take advantage of it. That's when survivors are going to be like, okay, so now we're going to drop this pallet, now we're going to vault this winner, you know. I guess we'll see, because he does have faster pallet breaking and faster vaulting for those couple of seconds. And he increasingly gets stronger as more people are injured. The problem is that you cannot rely on everyone getting injured usually, because the whole situation as a Hunter, the whole strategy as a Hunter, you need to have a good early game. If you don't have a good early game, the late game doesn't matter. There is no late game if you didn't have a good early game. You will lose in the late game. So I've seen this classic case before with Axeboy, with Feaster. They had massively reworked full presence abilities because their full presence was very, very good. They had very strong full presence. Feaster, up for debate, because nowadays, now that I understand how Feaster works better, full presence Feaster is kind of seemingly like a joke to me nowadays. In fact, it almost seems easier to bait out. I don't really understand what's happening here. Are we rescuing here? Why is he hiding? It's so tough with the randoms. Like, is he rescuing here? I assume so, but I don't think he pinged anything. So, I'm not going to waste my time here. Hopefully, he'll make it. He should make it. Hopefully, please. Nope, he's dead. Yikes, man. Yikes. He went a little bit too late. He went a little bit too late. Alright, now is the awkward time. Now it's awkward. We're not necessarily going to need the little bro. Necessarily. We just need to make sure that we don't get double hit here. So yeah, we're not going to get double hit here. We'll be fine. Okay, about that. Clearly we're going against Fafa. I should have expected that. I should have literally expected that. I should have just dropped that pallet right on top of her, at least stood by it. That was a really accurate and dash, man. Okay, that was crazy. First patient, by the way. It's alright. It's a random. It doesn't matter their badge. I mean, like, with top-tier characters like Patient, and you see this kind of thing, maybe it matters a little bit more. I don't really know, to be honest. Oh, did he use the owl, by the way? Did anyone see if he used the owl? I don't think he did. I don't think he did, right? So, yeah, don't get me wrong. Qist, yeah, I'd love to sit here on Beer and be like, guys, clickbait YouTube thumbnail, he can walk through walls and hit survivors. No, not in reality. He stands still. That's what makes it balanced. But, you know, I didn't watch the whole video. I didn't see his whole kit, so maybe his 1000 presence is going to be very, very strong. But if I know anything from GoMan, if they make a hunter with good early game, you know, they'll usually make a bad, like, mid-game and end-game ability on purpose because they already have a good, man, we're just going to lose this game, though. We're literally just going to lose this game. We don't have Little Bro anymore. Our ability is basically useless at this point. That is the other issue with Journalists, is that you really only have one reliable rescue. There are some hunters where you do have to use your ability. Alright, that's how it works. The whole point of rescue is that you have an ability. We have to take a route like this, because if I don't take this route, we would be getting stuffed right now. So we have to take a route like this on purpose. You see that Anne is all the way over there. She is expecting me to come from that direction. Maybe she saw my shadow right here, who knows. But this is going to be at least a more reliable way. The problem is that we still don't really have a counter to the cats. We really can only effectively do one rescue. I'm really just trying to play Journalists to get some kites going here today, guys, because I already know on terms of rescues, you know, this is a classic case. Oh, we actually get a free rescue here. Nice. That was a really good rescue. Patient doesn't even know that that's the edge of the wall. First Patient. I mean, it's not even just that he's first Patient. It's like in general, his survivor seems to be lacking. Okay, we're going to break free here because she's anyway going to cat him. I just want to make sure he survives at the beginning. What Cypher can we do? He did pop Tunnel, and I don't think we have another Cypher at this point. Let's just start any Cypher machine just to get on the Cypher as soon as possible. 13%. You can force stun with Orbeez. I understand that, but there's no guarantee the Hunter foolishly walks into the pallet, you know? That's not a guaranteed thing. But don't worry, I am aware about that. Like, right here, we could do it right here, but to be honest, I don't think it's gonna matter here. To be fair, that was a really bad Little Bro. But she anyway didn't step in it, so it doesn't really matter. Like, when it comes to these kinds of pallets, this is why Journalist is just not a reliable survivor. It's because most of these pallets, there's not a whole lot you can do on them to begin with, you know? That's just how it works. Hopefully Little Bro eats the cat, though. Yes, he does eat the cat, but we're gonna get stunned because Little Bro is running the same direction as me. Never mind, doesn't even matter. Yeah, on Chinatown, no way. There's no way. There's never gonna be a chance that she walks through a pallet. Like, what kind of foolish hunter would do that? Alright. Again, I'd love to have some cool moments, but like this is not like a reliable thing with Journalists. We need a good pallet. We need a good pallet. Otherwise, Hunter always goes around or uses their ability. And we didn't have anything here. Like, I guess this might be the best pallet. That area right there, it could be the next best. it doesn't really matter, in all honesty. There's just not a good palette for Little Bro here. It's easy to go around no matter what. I mean, especially a hunter like Anne. She easily jumps around Little Bro. We can body block it. I do want to see some early game, because this is not like a fair representation, you know. Anne has such a huge jump with full presence, and, you know, Little Bro is cool at absorbing the cat, but if she has 2 jumps, it doesn't really matter. Seki, are you enjoying playing Journalist? Right now, I'm just having a battle with our randoms right now. This is not even, like, a fair representation of Journalist so far. We just had 2 games in a row with, like, a bad random. And Lucky Guy did a good kite, it's just, like, not a good build, you know? That's not how you make a build in ranked mode. Yeah, Anne can also stun the Little Bro. It's better. It's better than having the cat on you. Because then you're gonna get stunned, then you can't drop the power, you're just dead. So that would still be better. It's not Fafa, it's just a random in. If Little Bro takes the cat, can't you just cancel it? Yes, but the cat doesn't disappear, right? The cat will not disappear, the cat will still stay there, which means at that point she can control it with a cross and reactivate that cat. That's why I'm saying, like, it would be more fair to do an early game Kai as Journalist rather than us having to deal with these late game hunters like this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Journalist is not gonna stand a chance, especially on time to time. We don't have any good pals for Little Bro. It's a Fafa clone? Fafa clone, exactly. But yeah, you can put Little Bro in front of yourself to body block. Not really going to matter if you're going to get stunned against Anne. You could put the Little Bro in front of a pal to stun and surprise the hunter. Again, you kind of need the hunter to be a fool for you to do that. Like, if it's a map that you can easily walk around pals, I don't think there's going to ever be a time where they're going to do that. Like, they're going to see your cameras being held up. But I feel like you can get some body blocks going with Journalists. We can try to get some body blocks going. If you dodge the cat, again, in that situation, if you dodge the cat, that is the other way you could survive. If you dodge the cat and you use the Little Bro to body block, that's probably the most reliable thing you can do with Journalist. But again, it has to be like a slow swinging hunter that you can react to. Yeah, you can't kite near Little Bro because he stuns you too, but I think we would have died there regardless there. There just wasn't anything. Alright, everyone is running bar time. Nice, I appreciate it. Good, good, good. We'll see here. There are a couple good pallets on this route here. We could go to the cabin, and there is a really annoying pallet for the hunter to deal with. There's like another one near the gate that we can use. And of course, we could use the Little Bro to also body block. If at any time, like if we go against something like Axe Boy, it would be really good. You can use it like an illusion then, which will be really nice. And the Little Bro does activate immediately. You don't have to wait for him to start walking around for him to body block. As soon as you place it, even when he's like just forming in, he already counts as a survivor that can body block, which is really nice. It's like, who's your go? I don't know what you're talking about, Skeletor. Alright, let's see what the Psychologist does. Psychologist is just going to go for Graveyard, or maybe... It is Axe Boy! It is Axe Boy! Okay, well, it is a good matchup, but I don't know how we'll do here, because I'm not a Journalist pro. Okay, Hunter is maybe going to go for me? No. Here's the thing. I don't want to step in the tree zone too early, because Axe Boy relies on you having a purple soul to easily catch you. Without a purple soul, he has a hard time. Unfortunately, we're going to get pushed away from Captain. Okay. He is going to break it. Okay. Maybe we could try to get a Palstone here. Little Bro, protect me. Come on, Little Bro! Little Bro, do your thing! I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's better than taking a hit. Maybe we can survive here. Nice, we do. And no excitement for him. Okay, unfortunately, though, that's the really good pallet used. Ugh! Little Bro, you got my back! And you get such a huge speed bonus too. No soul for him anymore. What's he gonna do? He is not gonna go around. Okay. Good stuff, Little Bro. I love it. I love it here, Little Bro. Oh, he's actually going such a long path. Yes, Little Bro! Go get him! Little Bro is doing work! Good stuff, Little Bro. Good stuff! Wow, we actually face X-Boy right as I said it too. Oh man, this is beautiful. I'm gonna try. Of course, we got a purple soul. In fact, I'm gonna get 2 now. Oh, that was even worse. Okay, thankfully he broke the pallet though. Yo, can I? Yes, there we go. Thank you for becoming a kiter. Oh, no, little bro! Oh, you let me down. Wait, is he? Okay, he dropped it. He made it. Little bro get dropped. Okay. Okay, let's go back to here. Maybe we can live here. He's gonna use the soul here. No, he's not. He's just gonna go for it. I didn't even realize that we had Seer there, but I don't think we could reliably live there. He's gonna hit us with the soul and then basic hit us. Alright, decent kite. Of course the ciphers are really far behind, but that's because Lucky Guy, I did end up kiting a little bit on Lucky Guy for like 10 seconds. So I don't understand how a cipher is that far behind, but I'll give him a pass. Hopefully he can rebound us with like a flare gun and it'll be all good. It'll be all worth it then. Let's see. Does he have a flare gun? I wish he'd ping it so that our teammate knows that she doesn't have to watch. He has a watch. Okay. Okay. Alright, that scares me a little bit when he uses the watch like that. Okay, nice. We can actually get on the tram here, I hope. I don't know if we will. Okay, nice, we will. Problem is that we can still get hit by a soul, I think. Okay. He's on the tram, I think? No, he's not on the tram. He's not on the tram? He's not on the tram, boys. The hunter may switch targets here. Okay, little bro still did work, though. I did mess up that one little bro, but little bro still did work. Even if that first time he didn't absorb the hit, it was still really good. I'd love to get healed here by the Seer. He definitely swapped targets. He definitely is gonna... Man, maybe Lucky Guy can give us, like, a good item. I don't want to really open his chest, but I don't think I have a choice here. I do want him to heal me. I'd love if you... Oh, no, we can't. yeah, we're not going to heal because he did end up popping the cipher in the end. Wait, can I take this again? Should I take this again? No, I can't take it again. Wait, I can. Okay, I'll take it again. Oh, wait a second. He can see we're on it. I might have to ask Blake to give me an owl. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. But he can see us because there's a purple soul around us, so it's very obvious that someone's in the tram. And we should be fine here. Again, unless, like, teleport here. Teleport would suck. But he shouldn't be able to just catch up just by walking to us. He's going to need a tray. Okay, yeah, there it is. I'm going to try to kite away from our survivor here as best as I can. Man, we don't have a lot of options, though. Okay, we could ask for a owl here. The soul hit doesn't matter that much. Ah, that was really bad by me. I should not have vaulted that. Tough pal to work with, but hopefully our teammates will still make it out. I actually don't know if they'll still make it out because it was a really... Yeah, I wasn't sure if we would have lived there or not. It's okay because it's just a second chair. Why did Lucky Guy walk out of the exit gate? Oh my god, brother. We were fine there as long as he just stays in the exit gate. We were literally fine there if he stays in the exit gate because I anyway have a second chair. I don't necessarily need him to stay back or anything like that. Hopefully he'll still make it. Please tell me he makes it. Yeah, he'll make it. Robot's dead. Rest in peace, Robot. No, Blake, what are you doing? Why are you going for it? Dude, what is Blake doing? I'm actually going to kick him out after this. Did his grandma take over? Why are we going for this 4-man here? Oh my god. I might actually... Okay, Blake, what the hell, dude? What the hell? No, he might actually still die. No, Blake. Blake, dude. Alright, Blake lost his playing privileges today. Okay, see ya, Blake. Alright, let's see if Numer's up to play. Bro, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. I'm not about to rant about this. I'm just moving on. I'm not, dude, I don't need my duos playing like randoms out here. I'm moving on. What did he say? He said no worries. Alright guys, Our replacement for today is gonna be Numer. What's good, everybody? Numer here. Jesus, brother. So when is the shirtless stream? It's gonna be within a month. Again, now that my siblings are out of the house, I do want to do like an afternoon stream at some point. Because I'm not going to be doing this in the evening with my mom listening upstairs. But I do want it within the next month. Is Numer streaming? Numer's not even online. Alright, there's Numer. I'm back, Psyche. You will be stream sniped. That's reassuring. That's reassuring. Psyche, give me Shirley's stream as a birthday gift. It's 9/18. Yeah, that's doable. That's doable. Am I gonna be? What day is gonna be on that day? Thursday. It's actually a Thursday. It works out. Although it's gonna be an afternoon stream, and I'm gonna have school, so we'll see how it works out. All right. Wear those shirts with fake abs. That'll be the real shirtless stream. That'll be an actual shirtless stream then. You guys stop. Here's my shirt, making me look shirtless. Someone don't know. Yeah, so the backstory, for those of you wondering, why am I talking about this? Why would I do this kind of stream? A long time ago, there was this thing where I said if someone donates $500, I'll do a shirtless stream. And the whole idea was that no one was going to do it. Alright, so I'm like, I'm going to throw the offer out. You know, if you donate $500, I'll do a shirtless stream. That was about a year ago. That was about a year ago that someone happened to donate $500. It was less than a year. I can't remember the day anymore, but it's almost a year now. So it's about damn time we get on top of it. You forget it's evening for Psyche, not just the afternoon. Yeah, someone actually did it. Someone actually did it. It was herbal. I think it was. I can't remember who it was. It was some tea. I don't remember if it was herbal tea. Herbal tea is a player, so I'm getting a little bit scared. Numer, brother. You shouldn't be talking. You got no borrowed time. I'm only going to allow no borrowed time on survivors like Embalmer, Harassers. Like, these kinds of survivors make more sense to run no borrowed time. No borrowed time on freaking Lucky Guy? Like, when you can get chased? Embalmer's that kind of character where you could set up a coffin and you get knocked down and it's not going to matter because you're going to pick yourself up with the coffin. So at the very least, like, Numer has that going for him. But like Harassers as well is another example. Harassers in some cases like forward. Okay, in some cases you will see forwards in rank with no borrowed time. I'm not a fan of it, but it works sometimes. It works sometimes. It's always a little risky, but it works sometimes. Especially because forward can get chased, so I always get a little bit nervous. It's a hermit, alright, but the Cypher's not connected, so he might go for me. I'm just going to sit back in the meantime, wait to see what he does. Okay, I got some bad news though, because Little Bro is really bad into hermit. So I guess we'll have to see. What's good? I think we are at a good start to this kite already. He wasted a lot of time just walking around the tent, so I'll definitely take it. Thing is that we need to stay by tall walls generally. So I'm going to stand here. And it's going to make it a lot more annoying for him to actually shoot me in the first place. Nice. He is going to miss because of the surprise postman boost. Nice, we'll take it. And now I think we'll use the Little Bro here. We'll use Little Bro right here. Just to block the pallet. Just blocking the pallet is pretty good there. If he doesn't use it, so be it. That's alright, not a big deal. He is going to follow me here. He's just going to break the pallet. Okay. Just going to break the pallet. He has slow pallet breaking. He still hasn't shot his first ball at me yet, and that's not going to work. Sorry. I can literally see him through the hole right there in the wall. There's a hole in the wall that you can see the hunter through, and that's how you'll know. Man, these are some really good letters I'm getting right here. I can just boost away and it doesn't even matter. Yo, Little Bro? I'm putting the Little Bro a little bit too far away from the pallet is the issue here. I gotta put it a little bit closer. Little Bro gotta get closer. Okay, two people switched. I don't like that. But we'll see here. We actually don't want to kite by that paladin in the first place anymore. Yes, he missed. Hold up. Little bro can help us out here. Nice! Little bro's doing work. Little bro's actually really annoying right there. I'm gonna remove Little bro so he can't put like polarity on him and then damage our teammates, because he can do that. He had teleport that whole time and he didn't get a single hit. His whole strategy was to hit the rescuer one time, and he wasn't able to do it. He wasn't able to do it one time. The postman letters were a big help, though. I'm not gonna lie. The postman letters were really good. Being able to have tide turn and effectively broken windows at the same time is so good. It's so good because you anyway want to be taking advantage of that specific area against Herman, because he just can't do anything. It's very easy to see which side he's going on. Every once in a while, maybe he'll get like a sneaky polarity hit, but it takes so much time just walking around the wall. And because he's trying to mind game me, it's taking him even longer to actually catch up and shoot anything. And don't get me wrong, man, those postman letters caught him off guard at the beginning too. That was really good. Yeah, surprising. He starts with a deco letter, by the way, and he chose to give me the boost first, which is shocking. You don't see that every day. By the way, we're doing an unconnected cipher machine, so we're just decoding normal speed right now. Acrobat is ahead of me, and he's on a connected cipher machine, which is taking away 42% progress from his cipher, and he's still decoding faster than me. Although we are going to catch up. It's very quick to catch up when you're not on a connected cipher machine. But it's good that he's ahead, so that way our ciphers even out a little bit. I can't switch here. The problem is that Acrobat is going to go down here on the last cipher. That's the problem here. We need Numer to really take over the cipher because he's going to die in the last cipher machine. Acrobat is going to go down here. Oh no, his cipher's unconnected. No way. So he's not going to get a polarity back. Okay, I'll get polarity here. I'm going to switch away to keep my health up. Postman's got a coffin. I'm surprised this Acrobat. Okay, the Acrobat. Oh, his cipher was connected. He just didn't want to touch the cipher machine knowing that he would die. Okay. Alright, fair enough. And we have the Embalmer's teleport to protect him anyway. Although, right here, a regular teleport would actually hurt us really hard here if the Hermit teleports on the cipher. He just automatically kills the Acrobat and just... Well, there's no chair on the cipher, thankfully. Okay, he'll be fine here. Actually, I need to do the cipher machine. He's going to go down here. Yeah, he is going to go down here. I have to take it over. Well, he's not going to necessarily, like, go down, per se, but... No, he took a hit immediately? What? And he's dead on chair, by the way. It doesn't even matter. He decodes the gate slower, but we anyway shouldn't be doing the gates. Watch for teleport. You're getting off the gate way too late. It's ironic that he's the one saying watch for teleport and he's still standing on the gate. But alright. Alright. I do want to give a ping for Numer because our teammate is not pinging here. I'm going to take a hit here for free. And he's still going to go down, man. That really sucks. That postman did such a good job with the letters. I don't know if he just lagged out there, but he just immediately took a basic hit after that pop. Did he not have borrowed time? Did he not have borrowed time? I don't understand why he would immediately take a hit there. He gets a boost from the hit, no? He had recovery, no? Am I crazy? Man, unfortunately, Embalmer can't even put blue on because the connection's not set up. So he's just going to go down here. We can't even protect his life here. I'm going to take damage here. The damage does get shared, but the damage he takes is still more than the health he has left, so. Unfortunately, we're going to tie that game. Man, that's a shame. I don't really know what happened there, but brother. 2 games in a row, I think we just tied back-to-back. That should have been wins. Shame. Journalist is actually doing really good on the first Kai. We had such a good first Kai. Like, in the Little Bro, it's not like we were just getting carried by the postman letters. The Little Bros were doing good, too. They were annoying for the Hunter as well. It's whatever, though. Kick him. Kick Numer. Numer did nothing wrong. Numer did nothing wrong, Numer. I understand, like, a small mistake, but brother. Oh, my God. The reason Blake did that rescue, by the way, is because he wasn't sure if the lucky guy was in the gate or not, which I don't know why he did that, because even I could tell he was inside the gate, and I couldn't have direct vision on him. Once I saw he's in the direction of gate, I know he's inside the gate. I don't know, maybe Blake just doesn't sit down and memorize where the exact location of exit gates are to tell if someone is inside the gate or not. Generally speaking, if someone is standing inside the gate, is standing still near the area of a gate, that probably means they're inside the gate. So, again, that's why I'm like, man. Yako is calling. By the way, this was the little girl who last time I said a lot of bad things about this little girl. And she actually played like a beast last time we got her. So, interesting. I guess she's trying to play reverse psychology. It didn't work out. But she could teleport away here. She could teleport to me. Could take over factory if she wants. I wouldn't mind that. This duo always starts. That's what I'm saying, Numer. And last time I played with them... Oh, sorry, burp. Last time I played with them, the little girl actually carried. She actually did really good. I died in 15 seconds. And they actually carried the kite. We didn't end up winning, sadly. I was a little bit off from winning that game, doing a winning rebound, but brother. It was 15 seconds off. Somewhere about around that number. Also, Numer's in the chat. Okay, no factory cipher. That's a little bit bad, because now if anyone comes to pressure here, we're not inside a factory already. Let's see if she teleports here or not. The hunter is moving towards Shack. I guess I'll let her know in case she still wants to teleport. Hunter's Blood Queen. Okay, well, she would have gotten hit by a mirror if she tries to teleport. Alright, we don't even have Mercenary, sadly. We only have Journalists. I mean, we could try to body block the mirror with a little bro if we have to take Kite. Don't count on it. Listen, in this situation, Journalists should be pretty good. But I'm going to say right here that I don't think this is going to be a Journalist issue. I think this is going to be a skill issue on my end. Can you address the Schmitty allegations? I've never heard of the Schmitty allegations. And it's none of my business, in all honesty. You guys can update me if you want. I'll be glad to hear them. But I'm not going to say anything about it. Not to be shady, but you can tell when someone's duo is nerfing them. What do you mean? Like, they play badly? What allegations? Seki, do you remember Hug Girl? Don't even remind me. Don't even remind me. Hey, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Second time in a row, the little girl actually hid from the Blood Queen. I gotta give props here. I gotta give props here. This little girl may have thrown my matches in the past, but she is cooking recently. This is the second time in a row I got her. I'm starting to like her. Maybe I should invite her to come to my Call of Abyss team, guys. What do you think? Exclusively plays little girl, probably. What do you guys think? Alright, that's a joke, but... Hold up, is that on me? No, it's not on me. I don't really want to take that Cypher machine, because that's going to ruin the Cypher rush for our teammates here. Because right now, that person at Crate, or not at Crate, but like... Okay, never mind. I guess number 4 will take the Cypher. Okay, that's fine. And I can just go ahead and do the more dangerous Cyphers, I guess. Hopefully there's like a Shack here somewhere. Oh, or she just wants to kite there. Maybe she's taking kite now. Man, there's no Cypher. Brother, there's no Cypher! I love Leo's memory. It's 5 years to walk to a Cypher machine. Okay, I don't know what Knight... I guess Knight will take a hit in the mirror. Maybe he'll predict... What is it? Attack? But I don't think Knight works the same way with Little Girl. I think it still reduces his ability because he's kiting with Little Girl even if he's on top of her. Does anyone know that interaction, by the way? If Little Girl goes inside of you... Is the helmet still reduced? Is it still only 5 seconds if you're getting chased? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I assume so, because it's 2 people kiting on top of each other. Yo, Numerich spoke again. Hi everyone. Psyche's journalists ain't half bad after that kite. I didn't do anything. Maybe he's talking about Are you talking about the Axeboy game? The Hermit game? Oh, the Hermit game! You're right, you played with us during the Hermit game. Yes, exactly. Also, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Because we might get mirrored on. Also, someone asked me my build for journalists. I gotta show that later. My mistake, I forgot to show it. We should be fine here. We don't even need to use the little bro. I'll save it to body block maybe? It's gonna be hard to say. I'll put it there. Maybe it'll work. Okay. Well, he's asking for help, and it would be better for us to take the body block at that point, because it's better to swap chairs than to have the same guy on the chair. Psychologist can heal me though. Not a big deal. Help me. Yep. Thank you, Numer. Numer's already on top of it, brother. He's already on top of it, and we have Little Bro as well. Little Bro will also help us out here. She cannot actually mirror. on Numer's Cypher Machine, although he couldn't mirror on the little girl. It would suck if the little girl went down here, because she wouldn't be able to pop the Cypher Machine at that point. We're going to try to stall this rescue as much as possible here, so our teammates can get the Cypher done. I say that as I look away, by the way. Don't worry, homie, I'm coming, I'm coming. Can't rescue too soon. I think we'll be fine here. I think we'll be fine. I just don't want to take a free hit here. Okay, nice. She used the mirror anyway. But we got to get out of here. Now that she used the mirror, you just don't want to give a free hit. She used a blink and a mirror. Value. Good stuff. So now she literally has nothing. She has to wait for her next mirror. Hunter is moving towards the other gate, though. Oh, it might be on me as well. Let's try to get on a height here. You never know. You never know. I see her there. I see her moving. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, she's actually still moving there. Yeah, I'll warn them. I will definitely warn them. It's really nice. Man, I'm not gonna lie. The ping system is really nice for moments like that. Where you can just tell your teammate, hey, the hunter's going in your direction way before it even happens. Do I actually have to? No. Okay. I'm not gonna go for like any 4-man here. I just want to... There's a ping in the middle of the screen. I know this is probably like... We're probably missing out on a 4-man here, but this is the safest way. And this is not a tournament, so... I don't really care about the 4-man. If we get it, it would be nice. Don't get me wrong. It would be nice, but I'm just playing reverse psychology with her. And now she's going for the other gate when I'm not going for it. Does she have teleport? I guess teleport would save her. No, no teleport. We get the 4-man either way. Alright. Listen, the little girl hit. She did a good job in the early game. Made sure not to get hit. Psyche, please address the allegations that you call journalists bad. Listen, guys. Oh, we got Dungeon Escape point 2. We were right next to the gate. I'll take it. I'll take it. 16 points. I got best deduction somehow. I don't even know how. I didn't do anything that game. Dungeon Escape against all odds. Bro, plus 16. Hand it over. I'll take it. That was... You used to... Hold up. What was the highest you used to be able to get before the changes to the points? The highest you used to get was 17... And that's assuming, well, that's assuming you don't get against the impossible, right? You get +4 for a losing streak if you lost 5 games in a row or more, which is not worth it, just to get +17. And you can get an extra +1 if you escape through dungeon. So you could get +12 if you got best deduction, +4 for losing streak, and +1 for dungeon. I just got +16 with no losing streak. So with a losing streak, highest losing streak possible is +4. We would have gotten 20. That would have been insane. Not worth it though. Psyche, can you address the Psyche allegation? He promised a shirtless stream and didn't deliver, but accepted payment. What do you think could have happened? I think Psyche was trying to work on his body at the time. I think you should rest up and he will deliver eventually, you know? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right, though. We'll get onto it very soon. Don't worry. Alright. 7 Cypher Kai, and he's got no borrow time. Psyche, can you bring back Cowboy Psyche with the hat, please? The hat is no more. I'm sorry. The hat's gone. We don't have the hat anymore. My mom threw it out. It was just a plastic rinky-dinky hat my friend got from Mexico back when he was visiting Mexico for his family. It wasn't even a real cowboy hat. It was literally plastic. You could knock on it like wood. Listen, it wasn't necessarily plastic, but it wasn't like a real cowboy hat. She threw it out a long time ago. We don't have the hat anymore, sadly. Still got the white shirt and the jeans, but no hat. Yo, I have a different hat though, if that pleases you. My sister just recently went back, today actually, to live on campus, many hours from here, and she left this hat here for some reason. Now this is not a cowboy hat, but it is seeming like made of the same material like that other hat. It seems rinky-dinky plastic. At least it's a better design, right? Could this be the next cowboy stream? Could this be? No, that's stupid. That's stupid. We could do a Starbucks girl stream with this. How am I gonna put on my headphones? OMG, guys. Oh, I'm bald. I'm bald now. OMG, guys. You guys want to go out at Starbucks? I heard they had brought up a brand new location on Norwich Park. What do you guys say? That's not a Starbucks girl voice. Alright, smiley face. It's Clown, as I like to say. Hilarious that it doesn't miss Smiley Face. I mean, Journalist couldn't, you know, she's not half bad against Smiley Face. We still need, okay, I'm just calling him Smiley Face now. She's not half bad. It is not that hard to go around the little bro. Especially with clowns out here baiting flywheels, you know, they're crazy out here. Right next to bunches of walls. Not crashing, but still baiting flywheels without hitting it. They, like, go towards you, turn around, with all walls all around you. And they still turn around again and hit you after the flywheel runs out. Like, these clowns are crazy. I don't think a simple little bro is going to trick them. I think we need to do, you know, we can combine little bro with something else, with a pallet. But out in the open, I don't think it's going to be very reliable. Not against Infinite Rocket. If it's like a regular rocket, I think it could be really good. Especially the no presence rocket. That's not full presence. You don't have really the speed to go around and take extra distance. You have to go in a straight line, basically. So... did the Wildling just go down that fast? Magician is going to rescue here. Alright. Alright. My bad, man. My bad. It's almost like I missed the ping, right, guys? It's almost like I missed his stay put I'm coming ping. Also, did the Wildling die that fast? Did he even get on his pig? Did he get hit while trying to get on the pig? Alright, well, now this guy's probably going to go down here. Does he have flywheel? If he uses flywheel here, though, then it's going to be very obvious what he has. Okay, he gets the illusion hit. But he's going to get his rocket dash up in 6 seconds again. Maybe the Wildling will body block for him. There's the flywheel. So we all know he has no borrowed time now. Including the Hunter. Wildling is still protecting Magician. Okay, now Wildling might go down. But at least he gets the rocket out. Wow, and he doesn't even hit the rocket. Okay. He's still going to probably go down here. Because that push costs a lot of energy. It costs 5% to actually do it. And 10% to if you bumped out into an obstacle. So he just lost 15% pig. Off that push right there. Is it still 15? Or is it 5 for the push and 5 for the bump into a wall? I'm still going to rescue him here. I think it's still worth it. If he can get on his pig one more time. Well, is it really worth it? Because the pig lasts 25 seconds and my tide turner lasts 20 seconds. I mean, not rescuing him. I don't think not rescuing him is the play either, though. I think we should rescue him. I don't really want to use my Little Bro, because if I use Little Bro, he's going to get farmed immediately. We need to trigger recovery here. Yes. He'll get on his pig. And he's not going for me. Yeah, so the pig will last 25 seconds here. The way Wildling works is every time you use your pig, the next pig is, like, shorter. The first one is 50 seconds. The second one is 40 seconds. And the third one is 25 seconds. And all pigs after that are always 25 seconds. I'm going to assume that he got hit while trying to get on his pig. So that's the first pig used, pretty much. I would love to get healed here. Maybe we shouldn't get healed, though. Maybe our servers are actually more ahead than I think. Magician looks like he's running away, though. Where's that Wildling? No, that's Magician. No, it is Magician. He is running away. Okay. So then we shouldn't be doing the Cypher Machine. Although I did want to heal up. I think it would have been a good time to heal up, but maybe not. We do have modified drill. It's just, hold up. Are we 3 Cypher here? Are we 3 Cypher locked? Oh no, that's not good. 1, 2. Last Cypher is in the corner. Oh yeah, we're screwed. We're actually screwed. At least we have these pallets here. Oh man, but this is not gonna last long here. Is he going to even get it before half? Yeah, we're 3 Cyphered here. This clown could leave anytime he wants and chase other people decoding ciphers. No, is he going to do the body block crap? He just needs to get the rescue before half. Nice. Illusioned and flywheel. What a combo. I think he just hit the illusion on the chair, though. I don't think he actually hit any real illusion. Oh, man, we're so screwed here. Everyone is half health. We need them to do another Cypher Machine at this point. But if they do another Cypher Machine, then I think they die here. Little Bro? Little Bro did not. I forgot that Little Bro's gonna go in the direction. My bad. I actually sent Little Bro in the wrong direction. I'm like, Little Bro, body block, let's go. And then Little Bro's going the wrong direction. I didn't point it at the pallet. That's why. That's not Little Bro's fault. That's my fault. Hopefully our teammates start another Cypher Machine here. And yeah, we're kind of screwed here. Because like, even if he doesn't camp here, he doesn't have to camp here. He could just put on an Infinite Rocket and go back to the other Cypher here. Also, Lawyer got hit by a drill. Man, this was our last Cypher, sadly. I think the Magician picked the worst possible Cypher to do. He didn't pick Forest, which is a safe cutting area. He didn't pick 3-pal, which is further away from the chair. He picked right between both Cypher machines. So now this is what causes like a 3 Cyphers to happen. When you do the middle Cypher like this, what ends up happening is Hunter can go after it, and it's the easiest to protect the middle Cypher. So you guys are pretty much locked to doing the edge Cypher machines. It is going to cost Magician's life most likely here. Let's see, if we can pop it, we'll be alright. I do want to pop this. I think we do need to pop this. No! Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I thought he was dead on chair. Well, for some reason, he hit me with a rocket there. Well, yeah, that was a really bad pop. He doesn't have infinite rocket right now. He'll put it on right now, I'm guessing? Yes, he'll put it on right now. I'm out of here. Okay, that was my bad. I thought he was dead on chair. I forgot. He's not dead on chair. Lawyer got it right before half. He doesn't have infinite rocket, though. Does he? Oh, he put it on that fast. I didn't even notice. You got this, little bro. You got this, homie. I think we're dead. Yes! Oh my god, he just surrenders. He just surrenders. Let's go. That was such a bad pop. That was such a bad pop. I mean, maybe it was a necessary pop because I'm going to go down if I don't pop it. I don't really know what was the play there, in all honesty. We could have hoped he had no detention, I guess, because cons tend to not run detention there. Sorry, I forgot he's not dead. I should have just ran away. That's what I should have done. Run away to, like, the pallet nearby. I don't need to stand at the Cypher machine. That was my bad. That was the play. The play was to just run away and go to the nearby pallet. If he goes after me, Wildling immediately rescues and pops that Cypher machine. We can last a little bit with Little Bro. You know, he's not going to easily go around the pallet and kill us. Little Bro will drop the pallet for us. So, that, I mean, that's a nice thing about Little Bro in that situation, like Journals. Even though the pallet isn't that amazing, against specifically Clown, as long as you just go to the opposite side of the pallet, when he's approaching, you should be fine. He might hit Little Bro through the pallet, and that would be even better. Because then you get a boost out of that. But that was completely my bad. I shouldn't have popped that Cypher. I don't know why I thought he was dead on chair. I even said out loud that Lawyer rescued him before half. So yeah. That was no mystery. I knew he was going to be before half. I just forgot. Commentating brain. Yeah, lucky twos. We're on a 2-2-2 streak. Yeah, I need to kick myself off the team now. It shouldn't have worked out. It shouldn't have worked out realistically. That guy, that Clown, he went for a dash hit on me instead of his detention hit. Maybe he forgot he has detention? I don't know. That wasn't good. That was not a good pop either way. Seki, how can you improve as Survivor? The best way, I would say, is you definitely need to think about your matches, what went wrong. Probably the simplest answer, though, the simplest answer I can give you to improve as Survivor is just know what the Hunters do, and not just know what the Hunters do, but I say play the Hunter. The best way to play Survivor might not actually be to play Survivor, it's just to play Hunter. So that you know what Hunters can and can't do. And when you play Hunter, you need to know what you're looking for as Hunter. When you play Hunter, you need to look for times where you're struggling to chase someone. In times where you use your ability and you feel yourself get slowed down, Survivors take advantage of it. Those are the times you need to look out for when you go against that same Hunter. Now, this advice can vary because not everyone is a good Hunter, and you probably might not even have a good ping to play Hunter in the first place. So at that point, what should you do? At that point, the best thing to do is, again, I would recommend playing the Hunter so you know what they can and can't do. That's how you cut in the first place. I take advantage of what the Hunter can and can't do and avoid areas that they can take advantage of easily. Part of it is experience. You're just like, okay, this area just doesn't work so well against this Hunter. The other half is like, after you experience it, you need to think about it and be like, alright, why didn't that work out? What should I have done next time? Is this area even possible to use? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. Should I have dropped the pallet at a different time? Should I have not gone for a pallet stun? Should I have gone for a pallet stun? Or should I have chosen an entirely different area? Should I have used my ability? You know, these are the kinds of things where every time you get hit, there's a reason you got hit. You gotta be like, okay, is there something else I could have done different? It would also help if you keep track of how many times a hunter did a mistake, but it's not necessary. Because that way, when the hunter does a mistake, how well do you take advantage of it? You know, that's also part of adapting as survivor. You know, hunters don't play perfectly all the time. Sometimes they do make a mistake, and you'll be like, aha! He made a mistake. Now we can take this route. And it's not obvious what a mistake looks like. Sometimes a mistake looks like breaking a pallet. That's a mistake sometimes. Sometimes breaking a pallet is actually a mistake because it allows the survivor to go to a much stronger area than if the hunter just not broken the pallet, because that means the survivor cannot leave the area. But when a hunter's inside of a pallet breaking animation, they are locked in and they cannot cancel it. That's a good time for survivors to transition. You know, think about that as well when you Kai. But more importantly, just being aware of just something as small as that can make a world of difference. We're going to be fine here. This wanted order is not going to make a difference here, because we are close enough to the chair already that it will not matter for this guy. Weird. Okay, this is Feral Lady, though. Don't play this game. Don't play these games with me. I'll take the flare gun shot. It gives a guaranteed rebound now. Maybe we can put Little Bro! Little Bro! No! Little Bro! He was so close! No, don't take a hit. Man, she took a hit as well. Yeah, I mean, there's no helping it. She's gonna take a hit there. Although, I do wonder why she didn't... Why she didn't opt to, like, take a chip hit instead of a basic hit and just use the pallet right there. Chip hits are always better than basic hits, generally speaking. He also used his rock, so it's not like he can double hit. Man, this Cypher sucks. She did give another Cypher to do. 10% on that Cypher. What does he do here? Code another Cypher machine? A little bit too late for that, brother. We can still get good progress here. There's a wall defending us here. Lucky guy to make it? Hold up. We need Little Bro help. Okay, no, we don't need it. Don't need Little Bro. Rescue them? Oh god. Unfortunately, I can't decode right now. Numer's playing Prospector. He could help out here. Here's the thing. The rock has transmission time. The closer the rock is to the pickaxe, the less time it takes for the rock to explode and do damage to you. So if the pickaxe is literally right next to the rock, it does the full damage, instantly, basically. But right here, there's a delay, so we can react to it. And that's the most important part. Okay, it's gonna explode here. I mean, bro, we're still making the Cypher work, though. Okay, should we pop? I don't know why these hunters are giving up so early. Like the clown, alright, I'll give him a pass. If he has no more infinite rockets, that's GG. But the Full School there, he didn't even want to give himself a chance at the end game. Maybe he had no trump card? I don't know, man. But you can make that Cypher work against Fool's Gold because of that, because the chair is not next to the Cypher, technically. There is a wall defending you. You just dogged him so badly, Nuber. Well, I don't know how you did that. I don't know why he's not dropping. I think it was necessary for us to do that Cypher machine. If we abandon that Cypher machine, like, we're in a situation where every second counts. And the time we spend staying off the Cypher will probably still be less than walking to a new Cypher and doing the 10% one. Because the one we are already working on not only is right next to us for starters, so it's not going to take any time to walk to, but it also has just 25% progress the moment they were pinging to switch targets. Like, at that point, I did not want to switch because it's going to take more time to walk to the Cypher while also avoiding the Hunter, and then by the time we reach the Cypher, it's still less progress. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to stay on the Cypher machine. It shouldn't be too hard to dodge the pickaxes. He can't really use them on the Cypher machine to immediately damage me. He has the rock, but again, the rock is not immediate unless the pickaxe is right next to you. I think it worked out. Was it pretty? No? Okay, people are actually banning journalists? What? This is a real thing. People ban journalists, apparently. Alright, we'll go journalists. I don't know if they're siblings. We'll go journalist brother, I guess. I don't know if they're siblings. I don't know the story, but we'll go novelist. Novelist is a An S tier character, 100%. Very good. Guys, if you don't play this guy, you should absolutely play him. He's a lot of fun. He's very easy to play too. Maybe the fact he's so easy is not so fun, but you'll be the judge of that. Psyche, the Twitter discourse. Guys, I don't know anything about the Schmitty. Is this a Schmitty reference again? What's the Twitter discourse? When Psyche leaves too early on a Cypher Machine and primes accidentally. We don't talk about that. Psyche, how do you rank to champion? I'm already at weekly limit, but trapped in Alchemy 2. You're already at weekly limit? Today is Thursday. How did you get weekly limit in 4 days? I'm just trying to process this. Give me a second. You played what takes me a whole week to even just partially get the weekly limit. Oh, wait, what? I mean, if I play a few Hunter matches, I'll get the weekly limit, but usually I'm at like 35, 36,000. I'm usually nowhere close to the weekly limit. Or I am close, but not like that. Not like necessarily on top of it. I would still have to play a few more games. Okay, Numer's actually getting chased here. It's Percy. It's Percy, brother. So Book might be useless. 73% win rate? Where are you getting these numbers from? Alright, Visitor 4 Novice. Why am I Visitor 4 if I'm the 3rd survivor in the line? Okay, no. I don't know how this works. I thought it's supposed to go in a line, but I guess not. Are you guys okay? This is a concerning question. That's not concerning. I have to make sure I'm not going to get... Okay. We could get teleported on now, and if I get teleported on, I don't really know what we're going to do. Because we have pallets and we got no windows. Should we go for this? I mean, I don't know what way we can survive here realistically. He's just breaking a pallet. Okay, now he's coming towards me. That's not good. Please tell me you don't have more energy. You don't. Okay. I know he's going to dash to the other side, but it's better than immediately taking the rope. We'll drop now. And I'm going to switch now because this Book is basically useless. I just want to get myself to the side with the pallets. There we go. I mean, that's not a bad use of the Book. I mean, either way, we're not going to be able to use it. You can't use the Book while he's swinging an attack. If he's swinging an attack and he has 50 energy, you can't use the Book. It just prevents it from being used. Or maybe you can use it and just waste it. I hope not, but I'm just going to assume it either way you can't use the Book on him. That's for sure. Whether it still wastes the Book or not, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it just grays out, but either way, I know not to use the Book against him when he's charging. Same as dashing. Same as dashing, guys. If he's dashing, you also cannot stun him with the Book or anything like that. If he's using 1000 presence ability, basically any action you see him do that's not vaulting, he's gonna be immune to it. Or I guess I should be more specific because there's still stuff like riding a roller coaster, you know, taking the rope. These things do still I'm not gonna heal him. I'm just gonna go for the Cypher Machine. Gonna leave him be. Where's the Hunter right now? Okay. Numer does want help now. Okay. I don't really like doing the Cypher Machine. Let's see what he does. Hunter's on me right now, but he's probably not gonna stay on me. Okay. I'm just gonna do the Cypher Machine instead. It also has 0 progress. Difference is that we'll be able to heal the Dancer when she needs it. And it won't be too far away. I don't know if it's going to matter to save her self-heal, though, because if she goes down again... Okay, wow, she healed up so fast. My bad, man. I thought you had, like, 1 second more to go. She started crawling a little bit sooner than I expected. Never mind. Okay, maybe we can do this Cypher together? Where did she go? Oh, she picked up her box. Okay, well, she's dead. Yeah, now we're in trouble. He needs his 50 energy here. He just doesn't have enough energy. Yeah, we're screwed here. We'll take the hit to take the... Yo, I want my Book, please. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, he went around. That's alright. Oops, didn't mean to drop there. I don't think it's worth the Book. We're gonna die here no matter what. Either way, we have the Cypher Machine almost done. And they could honestly just pop. The Hunter did change target, so I don't want him to pop because maybe they want Dancer to get knocked down first. That was the 4th Cypher Machine. Right, right. You see, that's another reason why I didn't want to do that Cypher mission, because then we would get 3 Cyphered again. Hunter easily protects the middle Cypher. We don't want to do the middle Cypher, so I just got off of it as soon as possible. Did the Edge Cypher machine instead. We have a book. Maybe the book will do something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe. There is one plane here. I don't know if you can use the book from heights. Maybe if he's above us, we can use the book to switch him down below us. It's like the last resort kind of thing. I can do it if I need to. Dancer also has her self-heal here, which is going to be really important in this situation where no one can really realistically reach her. I have to decode, and Weeping Clown is going to take the chase here. He got hit in 1000 presents, so there goes his rocket. He's not going to get hit, though, thankfully. He still survives somehow. My Cypher's 59, but if I had a bet, he's probably going to teleport right now. No. Man, we're in so much trouble here. Honestly, you could choose to teleport here as well, and I don't think it makes a difference. I think teleport would be better. I think teleporting on Cypher would be better, because then we don't have another Cypher machine. And I would be on my second death then. Yeah, as for the Dancer, I mean, interesting to camp the Dancer. I guess the strategy is to teleport on the exit gate. And immediately knock down this Dancer. I don't know if she'll be able to live here. Okay, now that's a good time to pop. I just saw that. He wasted his swing. He wasted his 1000 presents, or not his 1000 presents. He wasted his dash, which is the 0 presents dash, and he went up in the air, and that gives her a little bit of time to run away. I mean, there's no other option. If we pop when he's not in recovery, then he's just dead. She's dead. I don't know how to word it. I'll just call it she because it's a female Dancer. Yeah, that's rough. You know, the good news is this guy can still pick himself up. You are able to self-heal before you bleed out if you've never been knocked down before. If you've been knocked down at least one time, though, you cannot self-heal in time. The only exception is if you are exactly Doctor with exactly healing on your build and you immediately got picked up the last time. He's actually not camping, though. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll take his warning. I'll listen to his warning. I'm actually going to keep running here because I don't think these walls load in from far anyway. See, I don't know what walls will load in and what will not. I don't know where the Hunter is. I don't know where he is. Oh, I see the Hunter. The Hunter's on that side of the map. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back on the gate. I don't know. That's tough. Do we still do the gate, by the way? I don't think he has teleport up. Let's do the gate. He doesn't have teleport. By the way, Final Deduction never triggered at one time. Does it just not trigger for Percy? Because I don't know how Final Deduction works. This thing never triggered one time. The game tells you how it works when it first comes up, but it doesn't explain anything else about it. Like, there are times where it will not trigger, and that's not explained. It's like, why didn't it trigger there? I don't know. Because he's knocked down already? I don't know. They reverted it. What did they revert about it? Okay, reverted it, but the trait's still there. What do you mean revert? What do you mean? What exactly got changed? Oh, it doesn't reveal where the Hunter is anymore? They changed it entirely? It doesn't expose your location anymore. Thank God, man. Thank God. I don't know what they were thinking with the exposed location thing. I don't know what they were thinking. You still bleed fast? Well, yeah. Still bleed faster, but... accept my request. This guy's back. He sent me another friend request. Thank you, Quinn. Also, intimacy points are worth double this this week. I don't know. As long as this lovers event is going on, lovers reunion, something like that. Yeah. I know about all the numbers. Don't. 25% faster bleed out time. And it also activates instantly after second person dies. Okay. Yeah, that used to be different. It used to be that you had to wait 50 seconds before it even appeared. Okay, good to know then. What the hell, man? Again? I'm getting trolled out here. Who's actually banning journalists? People are actually banning journalists? I mean, guys, what do you want to see? Lucky guy? We could go lucky guy. This is so sauce. This is the same guy. The last guy didn't ban Priestess Seer, though. He banned... What did he ban? Did he ban Mechanic? I don't even know what he banned. He banned something. Enough lucky guy. I mean, I'm sure people ban journalists. I do remember people banning journalists at least once on one stream. At least one time I remember it happening. I don't remember it like 2 games in a row, though. Gravekeeper. Oh, yeah, we could have gone Gravekeeper. Good point. I'll take Ruins. Maybe I should go Hospital, though, realistically. Just so... Because Lucky Guy you really want to keep alive and not get chased first so that he can actually build up his chest items. Whatever. You were too cracked on her, you traumatized hunters? No way these are the same hunters. The hunters can't see your name until after they ban. It used to be that you could see one survivor's name in the bottom, like on the left side of the book, I think. And if the room loaded in before the book loaded in, which usually that's what happened, then you would see everyone's names for a brief second. As Hunter. Obviously, as Survivor didn't matter. I guess as Survivor, you know... You know what? Survivors that actually used to matter. There used to be something that Survivors would do, is that they would have one of their duos loaded in the game. If you're playing in a duo, you had one person stay in the game and one person out of the app. So as soon as you click the ready up button, you leave the app. And what that does is, as soon as you guys load into the room, what happens is the game gets put on pause and it's going to say, warning, one person is disconnected, waiting for this person to reconnect. All right? And what's going on during that time... is that the other guy who's still in the game is telling his duo, hey, this person is in the game with us. We got these 2 people, right? And then the other person at that point will choose, do they want to go back in the game or do they want to stay out and, you know, get removed out of the game? That way you can figure out who you matched with before you actually... Well, you already clicked ready, but there was a way to bypass it after you clicked ready. Again, you could get off the game, and if you got off the game as everyone loads into the room, you could then do the disconnect feature where if it detects someone is disconnected, and that works being off of the app, by the way, like, even if you're not actually disconnected, then it's going to prevent you from matching those people. I don't even think you got morality points deducted if that happened. If you did that, I don't think you got morality points deducted because the game thinks that you just disconnected. You lost Wi-Fi. There's like this in-game built-in feature that if you click ready, but then at that very moment you get off the app for some reason, maybe you went to text on Discord, or maybe you just lost Wi-Fi, then the game still checks one more time, are you actually on the app, right? And it's supposed to be for disconnects, but people ended up abusing it and just getting off the app, so the game just wouldn't load. And then the other guy will, you know, see the people's names. And that was the thing people would do. That was removed a long time ago, so don't try that anymore. I mean, it still works, but you just won't see people's names anymore. You don't see them until everyone loads in. Once everyone loads in, once there's no more like, oh, this person disconnected, then it's fine. Then it'll show everyone's names. See, I had a feeling this was Percy again. I mean, no one bans journalists. Why? Why journalists, though? I don't understand why the journalists ban. It's very easy to bait that pallet and then swing to destroy it. Maybe the idea is that journalist is a problem because, for starters, Percy can only go in one direction, so if the journalist is going in a straight line, Percy can only hit right behind the journalist. Get her from behind, you know what I'm saying? and I guess that's one reason. And the other reason is that she can go past a pallet and put a little bro there, and little bro will be the punching bag while she keeps running away from the pallet. So even when Percy baits it and destroys it, she's still further away than if a real person had to stand by the pallet and drop it, and then, you know, he would also immediately destroy. The difference is you're right next to the pallet. By the way, really good kite from Numer. Really good stuff. Hope I can match that. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to match it. Hopefully we'll get the item we want. I did get the item I wanted. Bye-bye. Thank you for the power boost. I appreciate it. Doesn't hit. We don't need to use the perfume. Now at this point, he's just trying to keep his energy up. Because while he's not doing any dashes, his energy is draining after 10 seconds. So he'll use it right here, most likely. And we'll get a nice veteran bonus. The lucky guy elbow pad, you know. I kind of picked that because I don't know who the hunter is, and it's good against every hunter. Even Percy, like right there, it still bought us time. It was still pretty good there. Okay, he is going out the window. We do see his red light right there. Is he still going to go after us, though? He is still going to go after us. Can you go in this pallet for me? Thank you. Oh, he fell right for it. I just stood right next to it too, thinking he's gonna do it, and he actually did do it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna make that. So we're gonna go here instead. Okay, now we need a... Man, unfortunately the wall is so thick that he lands right next to me. So there was not really any way to dodge it unless we completely walk away. And I guess then we might dodge it. Bait? Ah, gotcha! We're gonna die here anyway. Oh, he ran out of energy, so he has to waste more time. Well, I should have ran the other direction. I didn't want to run the other direction, thinking that he might go at an angle, but he didn't even go at an angle, so that's alright. Okay, unfortunately I died at Shack Cypher, but... Okay, alright. We might be in trouble now, guys. Because that meteorologist... No. Oh, no. We're so dead now. I don't know why she did that. Ah! No! Man, I didn't think he'd get stuck. I die now. I don't think I get the self-heal off. Wait a minute. I do have sticker, and I did immediately revive myself. Can I heal myself in time? Oh, no, I can't. I can't. Someone needs to help me here. Dude, even when I immediately got popped, like, even when someone immediately helped me up by popping, I still cannot self-heal. I guess, again, Doctor with the healing perk would be able to heal up in time. But right there, that meteorologist actually killed me right there. Like, we didn't need to pop that at all. In fact, she could have even taken a hit before she pops. I don't know why she didn't do that. She just popped before she even took a hit. Also, I got Wanted Order, which is a little bit unlucky. I'm gonna die here. Next knockdown, I'm dead. I can't take a knockdown anymore. They need to take hits for me. Because they can crawl out. Okay, that was a little bit close. That was really uncomfortable. We can actually see where Dungeon is. Where's Dungeon? Okay, he might be able to actually get that. Okay, no, never mind. He was right next to Dungeon. The Hunter was right next to Survivor when he did that. I guess the patient got greedy and thought he would make it. And try to go for it anyway. You can still jump down while he's trying to switch the position, by the way. And unfortunately, patient didn't make it. Well, somehow we got best seduction, even though really the credit goes to Numer for that kite. He did the real 3-cyber kite there. Yeah, we haven't seen Opera Singer, which I'm not complaining. I'm thankful we haven't seen Opera Singer. Journalist is not that bad against Opera Singer if you're at the good palettes, though. She's not that bad. If you're at a trash palette, you can drop one palette. If you're at let's say it's everything, right? And you drop one of the palettes, usually Opera will go around the other side is the problem, the undrop side. So you could just put a little bit on one palette and then drop the other, and that solves a lot of the issues that you have when you go in a palette area like that. So, Journalist is not bad. Are you saying we're not facing Opera because I'm playing Journalist? It would be a little bit suspicious. You had to take the kite from Patient? Thank God, Numer. I didn't want to know how that ends. You never want to risk it where it ended, Also, someone said we lost. We got Lantern, the official scorekeeper, I guess, at this point. Did we actually lose 3 games? Thanks, Beaky. It's already 8:28. Rank is almost over already. Wow, we actually played this many matches as journalists? No way. 1, 2, 3. Lantern, your score is off, buddy. Alright, we're at 4 wins. Alright, we'll take it. And... No! They did not ban journalist. I'm actually enjoying this. This is kind of fun. Axe Play was pretty fun. Kiting Axe Play, doing the whole illusion thing just like with Magician. That was cool. I like that. That was fun. The Hermit Kite... I mean, I love the Postman and Window Boost letter. That's the only really good letter. The dungeon is decent, and the decode is alright, well, I'll take faster decode. But if I'm being honest, the gate opening speed is not that helpful as it used to be. It's also limited. It used to be that the dungeon letter was permanent. Once you give it to a teammate, they would have that forever. They would forever decode the gate 30% faster, and they would also forever see where the dungeon is. Which I think they over nerfed Postman. I don't think Postman was that broken that he needed this hard of a buff. I do think that he probably could use a nerf, but did he really the dungeon one? But did we really need to nerf his decode? That was the one good thing about him. Now you got this character that's a okay support character. I mean, who am I to say? that Hermit match with the Postman, he was good. He was good. He was giving me those helpful letters, but then again, that's the only really good letter. on kite death, like I can reliably, you know, use in a controlled manner. You know, the speed up ladder is nice, but there are times where I'm in an area where I need to stand still and see which side the hunter goes around. So like that's the problem with that ladder. And the faster vault is like, ugh, you save like 0.1 millisecond. Like guys, have you seen the difference between vault speed between mercenary and a regular survivor? It's literally a millisecond, maybe 2 milliseconds. It's very small. Okay, listen, man. I love First Kai'Sa Journalist as much as the other guy, but guys, I think we're overdoing it. I can't kite realistically every time, right? Oh. I also don't know who the hunter is. Oh god. That's bad. That's real bad. I didn't know who the hunter was. That's really annoying. If I just knew who the hunter was, we would take a solidly different route. Come on, little bro. Little bro! Little bro! You're screwing me over, man! That's unfortunate. I just didn't know who the hunter was. If I just knew who the hunter was, I would play that a little bit differently, but I just didn't know. I really hate that about rank. I wish one day we'll be able to see who the hunter is. One day I hope we'll be able to see the hunters, because that is really frustrating that I don't have a game plan until it's too late. Like, now it's too late. I don't think we can rebound here. How are we going to rebound now? That is such a shame. Dude, unfortunately, Ludwell got in my way. I guess I should have known he'd be on that side of the pallet, right? They're actually not going for the rescue either. We're probably going to lose this game by no one going for the rescue now. That's a shame. Too bad. We had a pretty decent area here. This area is pretty decent against Wax Artist. Oh, it's just, man. That sucks, dude. If only I just knew it was Wax Artist. We're not going to be able to rebound now. Now he's coming too late. Now this is going to be... Might actually even be a stuff. Nice. He at least got it out. We'll see how well we do. No, but you can just do that to Little Bro, right? I should cancel it. No, I'm so bad at that. We're still dead, I think. Little Bro, don't screw me this time. Although I think 1,000... Nah, you can just hit from the side. I guess I should have canceled the Little Bro and started the cooldown sooner. Nah, it'd still be too late, though. It would still be too late. That's unfortunate, man. I wish we could see who the hunter is, because in that kind of situation, that's complete BS. That I can't see who the hunter is until it's too late, and then I'm like, okay. Well, I just positioned myself on a window that I really need broken windows against to use this area well. Man, that's really sad. Every once in a while, I mean, we had it last stream as well. We had it last stream as well where we go against Peddler, and I picked a window that's normally a very good window and almost no hunter can deal with. And then the hunter is Peddler, which is the one hunter that just goes right through the window. Yeah, he already used his flywheel. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. We don't have like any broken windows, or like we don't have any any ability to break free from a really bad area. The Little Bro is not good in that kind of area, sadly. It's a good area against Wax Artists, but we don't have an ability that combines well with it. That's not on the palette. It's alright, guys. If you ever think I play bad, always know there's someone else, man. There's always someone else that just goes down instantly as well. I don't know if he would have survived, though, realistically. Like, let's say he runs away. I think he still dies regardless. But, yeah. That sucks, man. That really sucks. Did you see that guy, Psyche? Listen, the reason I kicked Blake was because he did a game sense mistake. I'm more forgiving for gameplay mistakes, because that is actually something that is hard to control. Like right there, I can't control who the hunter is. I don't know who the hunter is at the start of the game. Blake just walked into his death. It's different. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm done. You're playing Embalmer, no abilities. In that area, it was Embalmer, no abilities, but yeah. Yeah, that was awful. We're actually still not surrendering. Who didn't surrender? I think Numer's just... Maybe Numer didn't start it, he's trying to farm points? I don't know. I feel like it's going to take way longer than it's worth it, though. Yeah. Too bad. How wasn't that a stun? Well, it's... it's pretty... It's as expected. Like, you should never expect Little Bro as a stun. It's pretty easy to bait. Maybe it's not easy. Oh, he could actually still live here. A stun and he survives here. Well, I don't know how he'll live afterwards, though. Good job, Numer. He just needs to survive 10 seconds, and the wax disappears. No, he was so close. He just needed like 1 or 2 more seconds, and he would have gotten rid of the hot wax. It doesn't like go down slowly. It immediately drops to 0, no matter how much you have, and it only takes like 10-ish seconds, I think. Regular wax is 15. It takes longer for regular than hot wax. Numa, are you trying to point for him, or was that the other guy? Yeah, it's really not worth it, sadly. If it's gonna take you guys like a long time to actually get it going, then it's not worth it. Like, we just wasted an extra 3 minutes. You know, we could have already been halfway through our next match, but... Well, that's a shame. Again, that's just something that exists in rank. It's hard to control that. That's kind of why it's nice to have good backup abilities, you know? Journalist Little Bro is not like amazing backup ability. It depends on your area. He said no? Damn, okay, never mind. It's taking for 5 years for this. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could have done a better kite there. I don't know. In that situation, that's really tough. We just don't know who the hunter is until it's too late. And most hunters using that window is good. Exactly that hunter in that area. It's still fine if you have broken windows, because then you can break free with the other window. But we don't have a good ability, and we don't have broken windows. Dude, Numer, you're still in the match? Oh my god. He said no. Are you saying he said no again? Oh my god. Is Magician viable to run Tide, or should you stick with Flywheel windows? Don't run Tide around Magician. His ability is not good for if you get caught out from far. If you're gonna play a character with Tide, you need to play a character that if you get found from far, you can actually do something about it, you know? But Magician's ability to become invisible is not really helpful. I'm gonna say it again because this guy's covering my sorry with his likes. It's too bad. Like, again, if I just knew it was Wax Artist, I would play that way differently. Like, just one move differently and would have resulted in a whole different outcome. It's just... What can you do about it sometimes, man? Like, we don't know who the hunter is. Your kiting area and what you choose to do heavily depends on what hunter it is. And on average, I will pick the route that, on average, does the best against the most hunters. But in that situation, exactly, it was not good. But there's no way for me to know that until it's too late. At least if we got to see Wax Artist, I didn't even get a look at who the hunter was, sadly. I was trying to see, when I spawned in, I was trying to see inside the tent who the hunter was. We never got to see who the hunter was, so I'm like, alright, well, I'm just going to pick the area that works the best against most hunters. Maybe I should have picked the area that works best for journalists, so maybe I should have gone to those 2 pallets there, but then in that case, we would have just kept getting waxed in that case, and Little Bro would not have solved that issue. Tall walls is really what we need there, and I don't know why. Okay, Numer just exposed me, brother. Numer literally just straight up exposed me. Thanks, man. We'll go coordinator. Just please don't be Blood Queen. Please don't make me regret picking coordinator. Something that's at least kiteable for coordinator. Which is most hunters. It's just not Blood Queen. Just not Blood Queen or like DreamWorks. Yeah, in Call of Abyss, the way in Call of Abyss works is that you're told who the hunter is even before you pick your spawn.
So they get heavy advantage. Not only can they plan their route out, they can just pick the good spawn straight from the get-go from that character for that hunter that they're up against. I gotta make sure they don't chase my ulti type by saying his name. Yo, they changed this accessory. That's crazy. Look at it. It actually, yo, they massively changed this accessory. This accessory looks way different. What is this lightning following me? Also, you leave footprints on the ground now? Man, I don't know why the devs even bother going back and changing accessories that are literally... How old is this? This is Season 2 accessory, I think? They go back real far fixing accessories. Okay, this is not good. Towards there. The magician is chilling. He's just chilling on his cyber machine 47 meters away. Maybe he's at the window. Maybe he's at the window. It looked like he's on the cyber machine though. Okay, as long as he doesn't have full presence dash, we could still live here using the singular pallet. You gotta play it so patiently though. We do have the faster vault speed. It's been a while since I've kited Cloud on this exact pallet inside an Infinite Rocket, so always a little bit nervous. It is possible to do it. You can do it. The hunter should never reach you as long as you react quickly. But it's just been a long time. You know what? Since we have Psychologist, I can play this a little bit differently. Instead of using our gun first rescue, I can use it second rescue and just rescue a second time, and Numer will heal me. And we'll use the Titan first rescue. And I'll just rescue again. And it's especially going to be good because I'm also going to get modified drilled, so we're not even going to need to heal myself up normally. I think this is a good strategy. I'd love to ping it to my teammate here. There's no way for me to ping that I'm going to use my gun second rescue here. By the way, wanted order. It doesn't really matter because we're already next to the chair, so it's not like he'll stop us from rescuing. He should at least force us to rescue sooner, but no, he's just letting us wait out the chair timer. Is he going to do the tear shot crap, though? By the way, he's body blocking the pathways, so we're not going to go that direction. I might still have to use my gun here, but the hunter actually ran away from the gun. That helps us. He gave us indirect distance because of that. Okay, this is not good, though. You see all these trees here? No, we'll be fine here. We'll hit him. We'll use it now. I have to keep myself alive. The goal, of course, is to save the gun if possible, but if I'm going to die, it's not worth it. Because we're going to be so far behind on decode. Look at how much time he wastes doing that. Okay, unfortunately, Magician didn't manage to get to Factory here. He did stay on that. I don't know why he stayed there. I don't know how he didn't get as much distance. I thought he would get more distance. The hunter literally turned around away from the magician to go after me. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that. I feel like he should be further away. At least, like, not here. Maybe not inside a factory. But, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is really annoying. Also, the novelist used his book at some point. Yeah, this cipher's a goner. We can use that later, but for now I won't use it. Yeah. Is that abnormal? I feel like we have to stay on the cipher machine, though. Decode another one? Alright. And maybe Numer can handle the cipher. Like 70%, it's not enough for me to do it as an injured person. I'm just going to go down for free here. I will get 5% and then I'm going to, like, die. Novelist died. Great example. Well, I think it's just because he was the one rescuing, got double hit. Would have been my fate if I didn't use that gun. I mean, if Magician can survive here or hide or whatever, it's possible to just start a brand new cipher. We have this really good pallet here. He cannot stop this cipher machine. He could walk here and break the pallet and, you know, I don't even have to use the pallet. I can use the window. I don't have to use the pallet. We can even just save the pallet. But like right now, there's not a whole lot you can do. We're going to decode 25% slower here. We're actually going to decode 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 17%. Plus 25, 35, 42% slower. We're decoding 42% slower. Huh. Panic and Deteriorate, man. They are good. It's basically auto run as every hunter. I mean, we're decoding 17% slower just because of this combo right here. It's very important you run that as hunter. As every hunter, realistically. Especially the ones that slug and switch targets a lot. Hold up. Focus on decoding. Alright. I'm always a little bit scared when someone says that, but I'm just gonna trust their word. Because the worst thing that could happen is someone pings that, and they ping that right as the hunter turns around to go after the person who's already knocked down, and then Numero would go down basically instantly. So that's like the one thing people may not realize, that the hunter could just turn around and they could pick up the person, so they might just ping and focus on decoding too early. I know I've done that before, where I ping it too early when there's someone still nearby and I didn't give them a chance to like let either you let the person walk away, or if the person cannot walk away, then you let the hunter walk away from them, and then you say, focus on decoding. Numero opened a chest for me. Should I grab it? I'll go grab it. I'll go grab it. He opened a chest for me. Let's see what's inside. Where's the chest anymore? Nowadays it's this is still the old spot. But I think it used to be in a slightly different spot years ago. Anyway, it's still there. It's still there. I got confused. I'm confusing myself. Elbow pad, by the way, is really good. If it's not an infinite rocket, elbow pad is pretty good. Because you can elbow pad away and then it basically wastes his rocket. If you start a rocket, then usually will not reach you. As long as you add some distance before you elbow padded. Alright, clean win. I don't know how the magician didn't get further away, but hey, either way, he still managed to get away somehow. That was amazing. Alright, well. We lost. By the way, did we actually got one person escape that game. I don't know if someone got dungeon or if someone surrendered, but you know what? I guess good for them they didn't surrender, because we lose less points now. Second, did you get gifted the Lion Friend skin? Which one? Aren't there multiple? By the way, take care, Keith. Oh. Sorry, I always forget to update. Oh no, I did update it. Oh no, I forgot to add a loss in there. Mechanic Lucky Guy. This is looking like it could be a journalist ban. Judging by these first two bands, like what the hell are these bands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. You're right. God damn it, Lancer. I hate you, official scorekeeper, keeping me in check. And they banned forward. They banned forward. So we get journalists. All right. I'm gonna learn from last game, and I'm not gonna rely too heavily on the windows this time, even though you saw how good it is against Hermit, even without the broken windows boost. But with the broken windows boost, it was even better. It's just the thing is, there are certain kiting areas that you need to pick. There are certain kiting areas that you need to pick so that you counter the hunter better. And tent is a good kiting area. Just we don't have like an ability to, help us, stall out the window when it gets blocked. Because eventually it will get blocked, if not immediately. So you could use your ability to go to a different cutting area with different tall walls there. For example, the 2 pallets in the middle. You could use your ability there, for example. Get it there, like elbow pad there, for example. Use those pallets for a little bit. Waxers can't really do anything. Then you could eventually go back to that window there behind 10. And it's, again, very annoying for Waxers normally. Happens to be in that exact situation when he just covered it immediately. And we don't have an escape route after that, yeah. We're going to be screwed. Like, we have no broken windows boost. We have nothing. By the way, where did the hunter spawn? Oh, it's Opera Singer. I mean, I said that we wouldn't use the windows, but dude, these windows are just so good. Against Opera Singer, they're so good. So I do know the hunter at the start of this game. Happens to be that this window is not so good because if she comes from that direction, she's going to already have a shadow here most likely. So we'll have to use that window first. But then there would be shadows everywhere. See, this is where you would use the window for a little bit, and then you would use your ability to cross this big open space. And Journalist just doesn't have that. It's like, even when we're up against a hunter that we're good against, like, we're fine against this hunter. He's gonna rescue himself here. He said stay put, I'm coming, so I'm assuming he's rescuing himself. He's just waiting out the coffin timer. Even against hunters that Journalist does better against, it's still area dependent. I just wish the little bro could, I don't know, clog a window, like repeatedly vault it would be nice, or maybe you could choose to make it slow vault. There's just not enough that little bro can do. I think Journalist could be a good character in the right area. She can be very good in the right area. It's just like, or against the right hunter. Like against Axpo, yeah, it was very good. Like at that point, we don't need really an amazing palette to drop a little bit. We just need to block the slug. But against Opera Singer, we're probably gonna need to do, you know, we can try to do body blocks, but we really want to try to drop the pallets with Little Bro. So it takes her longer to break it. You know, we don't have to stand around dropping it. Logs is gonna be a good area to do that in, but the window area is gonna suck for us. Okay, there's 2 ciphers here. I'll take this cipher then. Hunter used abnormal. That's good to know. You've been intimidated. I got you. I don't know if we want to do this rescue. I won't go for the rescue. If Mercenary wants to go for it, that's cool. I think both is fine here. If they want to rescue, that's fine. If they don't want to rescue, happens to be that with someone doing that Cypher Machine there, we might want to pressure the rescue, but she's going after the Mercenary anyways. Let's see. I mean, since he's getting pressured, he may as well rescue. That's kind of the general rule. If you can't do your Cypher Machine, the Cypher's next to the chair, then you may as well go ahead and rescue, because you're anyway not going to be able to decode. Sometimes you do want to save your tide turn. Sometimes there is an importance to save your tide, but this game we have 2 tide turns, so it's not as important. Sometimes you want to save your health. This game, it might be important to save your health. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Hard to say. Against Opera Singer, it's not necessarily that bad to be at half health as a Mercenary. He could elbow pat to Logs, and Logs will keep him alive for a good bit. As long as he just pops that middle cipher. No, he's not going to be able to pop it. That's bad. We're also in an area that... I mean, this I don't really have much control over. I'm just doing the Cypher Machine here, you know? The Cypher is just near windows and our ability just doesn't work well here. Okay, I do see her. She's probably going to come towards me. We're just going to get the Cypher done and get it over with. Is she turning back? She's turning back. Okay, she used abnormal. If we can just do Big Bow would be the best. We do have, like, Big Rock, which is not going to be that good to do against Opera Singer. I would stand back here, and I would love to heal up here. She's always going to go back to the Cypher Machine. Besides, that Cypher Machine has nothing on it anyway. I think now is a good time to heal up if we can. I'm going to stay out the way here. See, it says bow, but there's a difference. There's ship and bow. The game calls these 2 different things. We're not going to do middle. We're definitely not doing middle anymore this game. It's really not worth it. I mean, that's alright. I can rescue. No big deal. We even got a Little Bro here. So if she catches me from far, we can just rely on Little Bro. I want to try to save it in case we need to do like a detention rescue, because that is the most valuable thing about Journalist. But is she really gonna predict where I go here? I'm taking a very weird route here. Okay, unfortunately, she still might find me here. Okay, no, she's not. Okay, no, she is. We have to use the Little Bro here. Okay, she's not making me use it. Thank you, I guess. Thank you for not making me use it. I'm gonna make the chair regardless. Teleport, okay. That's a pretty good teleport. Because now we really have to rely on middle. He can do middle, I guess. And I'll do Big Bow. He can decode. Where is Mercenary decode the Cypher Machine? Yeah, there it is. I think it'd be better if he did Big Bow, but not in this situation. By the way, we have no pallets here. Bro, we still have no pallets. She still swung anyway. Okay, I guess a really good timing on the Little Bro. That saved the match right there. Us still being full health. And that's a shame, because Little Bro would have been good there, but every pallet is gone. So, yeah, another issue with Little Bro. There's no guarantee the pallet will not be dropped or broken. We can pop here. I hope... Oh, she's even... well, she's still going towards him, actually. Not sure if it's faster to drop down the hole or take the window. I think it is faster to go down the hole, but we do... Like, without borrowed time. If you have borrowed time, though, I think it might be faster to just take the window. Hard to say, honestly. Hard to say. I guess this puts us at a better position, though. Hunter is moving towards Cornfield. I see her. He's still going for it anyway. I don't think he gets it, but he can try. The dungeon is here. Let's ping that to our teammate. Hunter's nearby. Yeah, he's not going to be able to make it. She does still have teleport up. We're in trouble. We're actually in trouble. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use Little Bro to give ourselves speed up here. We do move 10% faster when the Little Bro is within 8 meters. I think we make it. I'm pretty sure we make it. We don't need to make it necessarily. Oh no, are we screwed now? I mean, she went back. I think we'll be able to do the gate still. She's obviously going to leave the chair at this point though. But we should be fine. We would have made that. We would have made that with Little Bro speed up. We would have made that with Little Bro speed up combined with Symbiotic Effect. Which is very important to run on almost every rescuer. In fact, I run it on all rescuers now that they added a 10%, like, what was it, 10 extra persona points that they added? So now you have exactly enough to always, what's it called? What was I saying? to always get Symbiotic Effect. You can have max healing if you want. And then you also have, if you have healing, then you're also going to have exactly 10 points left. You should have 10 points left to get Symbiotic Effect. And it takes 10 points to get Symbiotic Effect, because if you already have healing on your build, which I don't think I do on Journalist, because she might have to take Chase, so we have Horsefly Effect on all these characters that can have Chase. Or that can be Chase. It might be that healing is better, though. It might be that healing is better on all rescuers. But this is more of like a kite-centered route. You could even take out Brewing Effect and go full in on Horsefly Effect. But like right here, we got the Mercenary build. Even with the Mercenary build, you have exactly 10 points to get Symbiotic Effect. This was like the old Persona route that I would have before Symbiotic Effect, before you could get Symbiotic Effect with Mercenary, before they added those 10 extra points. I think I took off something. I had maybe like, I think I had one in a Spectator or Sticker, I think it was called. Sticker at some point. But yeah. Now Sticker's always on the path that you can just have all the time on. So you don't ever have to worry about, do I actually want to run Sticker? And you know what? On exactly Mercenary, this Persona build is better for him. For all other survivors, Sticker doesn't really make a difference unless there's a Harasser. Or it's a Hunter who doesn't want to pick you up for some reason. Almost always Hunter will pick you up and Sticker will not do anything. You could say that you can crawl out a gate or dungeon, but realistically the Hunter's knocking you far enough away that you're probably not going to get it. Just with Sticker. Again, every 1,000 games I'll get one game that I crawl out of dungeon with Sticker. But here's how it works. Either you die far from dungeon and Hunter blocks you off from dungeon right from the get-go, or you have a kiting route or a kiting ability that easily lets you get dungeon. Like, maybe not easily, but you get it without going down is the idea. Oh, right, I need to queue up. Sorry. I think Numer might have still been in the match. We do get one more match. We could only really do one match anyway. We had 4 minutes left of rank. We barely got the last match. Now we got 1 minute left of rank. Once you clutch your Tiger Sticker, again, I'm saying like every 1,000 games, you'll get it, but it wasn't worth running in the past. Now you have to run Borrowed Time. So if you're running Borrowed Time, now you run Sticker. So at this point, it's not really a debate, but in the past, I'd see like Persona routes specifically giving points to Sticker when they're anyway now running Flywheel, and it's just there's no point. There's no point. The only time it's worth it is if you have a Harasser, so it matters to pick yourself up faster, or to crawl away from a wall, or towards a wall. If it's Wally, you want to crawl away from the wall. If it's forward or something like that, if it's batter, you also want to crawl away from the wall, but forward, you would want to crawl closer to the wall, or in a position that would make it easier for him to land a stun if you're behind a wall. When is the season end? No idea. Probably sometime soon. It's been around, I don't know. I actually don't remember when the season started. Does anyone remember when the season started? Usually seasons last 2.5 months, but I don't remember when the season started. It's like, is struggle speed good for when you have harassers on the team like Cowboy? Yeah, it is good then. It's good then. Again, but same idea. I wouldn't run it unless you have harassers on the team. But it is good when you have harassers on the team. Because, you know, if you're ever in a situation where you get dropped a couple times, or maybe not even dropped, maybe just wants to chair you to a far chair that the harasser's guarding. And you've already been, I don't know, dropped one time to prevent a stun. Like, if it's forward case, that could happen. Maybe that one drop plus the faster struggle speed will be enough to break 3. If you've never been dropped before, struggle speed will generally not help you, but every once in a while, it'll help with the harassers. I wouldn't recommend it because, again, usually the harasser either gets you before you can even start struggling, or they don't get you at all. That's usually what happens. But there are certain harassers like Prospector and Cowboy where it is a matter of struggling. And so it would matter then. 28. I mean, so far we're not doing that bad, man. Journalist here versus Shadow. It's gonna be... We really don't have anything. We realistically don't have anything. There is one thing we can do. If we get the ghost on us, we could use the Little Bro to give ourselves a speed up, and then we'll only get 19 eyeball instead of 20. That might be worth it. Because if you don't have 20 eyeball, then she cannot scare you in 2 scares. Which is very important, because then you're going to be at like 99. And sometimes, by being at 99, that's actually helpful. Not only because it takes an extra scare, but sometimes you'll be able to drop a pallet, and then purposely trigger the scare while you're behind a pallet, or not behind a window, because she can hit you through that if you're like right next to the window. But behind a pallet, she won't be able to hit you immediately, as long as it's a pretty decent pallet. You can use it to your advantage then, by being at 99. Oh, she might... Is she going to get to use her stacks here? She actually triggered... She actually just did what I said, triggering the 100. I don't know if she was at 99 just now, but she triggered 100 without actually getting hit. Which is so huge, because now the Shadow has to start from scratch again. And I think she already used her blink, didn't she? Okay, she'll be able to put on a new ghost now. But, I mean, this is still going to be really tough for the Shadow. Because she's going to teleport. She has a really long teleport animation, so the Enchantress shouldn't use her stacks then. She's not even teleporting, is she? No, she just swapped targets. Okay. I wouldn't mind if they healed her. It would be pretty good if they healed. If we get a ghost on us, we're going to try to go up these stairs so that we only get, like, 17. Again, as long as we don't get 20, that's the most important number. Just want to stay below 20 against Shadow. If you have some way to give yourself a speed up, or maybe go on the staircase, just prevent 20, so it takes more than 2 scares to actually, you know, stun you, pretty much. Okay, unfortunately, free hit there. Sadly, it is a pretty hard area to work with against Shadow, because you can't really look at her. But it's very easy to walk around the pallets. Also, this pallet is broken, so I'm worried that the top pallet might also be broken. The good news is that we should have a pretty easy time rescuing here. I don't think there's anything she can do to double hit me and the Little Bro at the same time. Okay, Butcher, that should be this Cypher. Is the pallet here? The pallet is not here. That's valuable information. Enchantress is trying to stun, but the Hunter's always faster than you. Honestly, this is still fine. We can still get this. It's really hard to stop this. I guess she can no recovery hit the Little Bro, but we'll still be at full health then. Okay. The ghost outline doesn't mean she's on the same floor. That just means she's within 24 meters. I think I forgot exactly. I don't like this. I'm going to make the Little Bro here. Again, like, that's fine. We get the hit out. That's alright, we still get the rescue out. That's why I didn't touch the chair there. Because that can happen. Realistically, you can also just walk away from the wall. Oh, this Cypher is the one with... By the way, another thing you can do there is just walk away from the wall. So that she wastes her blink. Oh, I should have died away from the Cypher. Okay, that was a mistake. Because now she could ghost here and pick me up. It doesn't really matter because Enchantress will just free me, but... she may as well heal. It would be nice if she could heal me up because then whenever I get hit, she would get a stack. Up to 3 times. I am going to do the gate here because she cannot kill me. We do have the 5% speed up bonus from escape, so we'll always be at 99 here. Yep, 19. So even if she double scared me there, we would be at 99, we'd still be alive. And now she can't do anything. I guess I can bait her. I don't think she's going to fall for it. She's probably watching me with the ghost if I had to guess. Main entrance is open? Well, the hunter's near me. Oh, hunter gave up. Alright. Nice and easy. Always scary with Shadow when I have to play that kind of guessing game. Yeah, Journalist was really good there. Journalist was really good. I guess Mercenary would have done the same thing, though. It just, you know, instead of using a Little Bro, you'd use an elbow pad there to go down. But, you know, it's a little bit riskier. It's riskier because what if you get scared while elbow padding? And then it'll cancel the elbow pad. That could happen. So you didn't want to play with me Journalist stream? Thank you, Sagi. You're so thoughtful. That was a close one. We actually had a pretty good session today. Again, that one Waxer's game. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. If we just knew it was Waxer's, we'd play that a little bit differently. And we hit Titan. We hit Titan with Journalist. Who's talking now, Miki? Who's talking? Oh, thank you, Lantern, for keeping check with the score. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here. I gotta go clip that fool's goal. Number did something atrocious to some fool's gold out there. I don't remember what match anymore, but... Did we even... Oh, we did get a fool's gold. Oh yeah, because he wasn't dropping. Seki, how many stars are needed for Titan? You need 25 stars as a champion. Dude, is this just gonna be a permanent bug now? I don't want to move my bookshelf, dude. I'm not moving my bookshelf. Sometimes when you end a match, you're just stuck behind the bookshelf. You need 25 stars. Long story short. It used to be that you needed just to hit champion. Champion used to be the highest. But it also took you 40 points per star back then. So each star was worth more back then. Yeah, honestly, tying now is not so bad. I'd still rather win, but tying is not the end of the world with so many points. It just sucks when, you know, when you tie because someone had no borrowed time, right? And then you guys would have won, but they had no borrowed time. But if you're like in a situation where it's like, alright, someone died in like a, you know, they didn't do a 3-7 Kai, but they didn't die instantly, you guys can still make a comeback. And yeah, tying will still give you decent points then. But they are really generous. I will say it's mostly because Against the Impossible. If it wasn't for Against the Impossible, you would be getting more like 5 points, which is like still not bad. But 5 points is if you get the highest deduction, and 2 points is if you get the lowest. So like 5 points is not terrible, especially if you're playing Rescuer. You know, Rescuers will usually tend to be the ones who are on the higher end of deductions. They might not be highest. It used to be that Rescuers always were the highest. So even if you guys lost or tied a match, Rescuers still getting best deduction. Because obviously they're the ones who are staying alive the longest. They have the best cutting abilities, unless you're a journalist. Then you may not necessarily live that long, depending on the hunter in your area. Who is this? Magician. Well, that's not good for me. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, he's invisible. Yeah, that's kind of the issue. Magician is pretty good against Goman. Let's see, maybe we can still get him. If we put the wall on the edge of the map, you cannot really take it. Nice. So you see, he couldn't really go to the edge of the cage right there. So that made a big difference right there. Because the edge of the cage is inside a wall. We'll use a flywheel here. No, he's inside a pallet though. That's really bad. I messed up here. Oh, I need to make the thing slower. I need to make the wall smaller. I think it was 9 meters though. Was it 9 meters? I don't even know if I made it 9 meters. Well, that's tough. That's tough. Magician is pretty decent against Goman. Granted, I still think we had the edge there. We still had the edge. Literally, the edge of the wall was there, so we literally had the edge on him. Doctor. I'd love a free rescue, early rescue. Dude, what is this lag? Okay, we still get the hit anyway. Nice. Oh, I messed up. Yo, I'll take that Terror Shock. She messed up. I'll take it. I'm not the best Goman. I'm not the best Goman, but I play him here and there. Dude, what are these people doing? These people are crazy! They're actually going for these vaults. Insane. No! I meant to pick her up. That's alright. I guess we'll still hit him anyway. Did I hit the chair by the way? What did I hit? Who did I hit? Dude, I don't even know what I hit there. I think the cage ran out. I think that's what happened. Someone probably broke the cage right as I made it. I don't know why these guys vaulted. Why do they vault the pallet? Stop vaulting the pallet, guys. That would have been a really good play. Man, that sucks. Okay, why are you wasting your time with that? Flywheel? No. What the heck? You're still wasting your time? That's so annoying. There's 2 people here. You guys commit way too hard to this. Wait, is he outside the cage? No, I don't even know what's going on at this point. They're kiting together. You know what? That's not the end of the world. That's not a big deal because there's just one less person kiting, and this guy's not realistically gonna survive here. Okay, now he is. Dang, that's so annoying. What? I was about to say, do not teleport that guy inside the cage. You better not. I mean, one good abnormal can bring this game back, so it's not a big deal. There's so many balls here, brother. Bro, he might struggle for you. Did we just find our 2 people here, by the way? Yeah, they're right next to each other. Unfortunate. Is that her working on that cipher machine? Yeah. She is working on the cipher, okay. I don't think it was shaking already, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it. Bro, I keep getting stuck on the edge of that same bench. I do want to check this cipher. If she does an instant rescue, that's good for us. No, it's not enough. Nice, she did do an instant rescue, thank you. Okay. And I'll just pick up. Just secure this. I mean, maybe he could be doing that cipher. Is he doing that cipher? He is doing that cipher. Alright. Final Deduction activates when only 2 survivors remain. Each time a survivor is knocked down, elimination progresses. Okay, so it literally tells you that they changed it recently. Okay. Sorry about that, man. Do you mind getting out the way? Thank you. Okay. Uh-oh. She found a way around it. So yeah, it actually does tell you. So you guys are right. They did change Final Deduction recently. Oh, she's gonna appear next to me. Right. You can stand the ground. Dude, how is she 30% bled out? She's that bled out this game? Have I left her on the ground this much? Okay, this guy, keep in mind, still has 2 helmets. 2 helmets or 1? I don't remember. Either has 1 or 2, but he has at least 1. That's the most important thing. Wait, they've both been on the ground so long. No. It's because it automatically added 25%, right? Does it increase the rate every time? Does it still increase the rate? That's a good question. No, I don't think she was bled out this long. Okay, so how this used to work is that you would immediately get 25% and then you would also bleed out faster. So do you still bleed out faster? Is that still a thing? Bleeding out faster? Like, not just that you would get 25%, but then you afterwards still bleed faster. Like, the rate of dying is actually also faster. Not like a flat 25, because the flat 25 is there, but doesn't look like you still bleed out faster anymore. GG's, the GOAT woke up late but joined in, it was free wins. All my time. Take care, Numer. Have a good night, man. Alright, we gotta do the celebratory halberd match. Congrats for your Titan, Psyche. Thank you so much, Joseph. Appreciate it, man. Alright. No skin Hellenberg, you know how it goes. You can add that to your bingo, guys. Psyche typing really quickly at some point during the stream. Alright. Oh, I saw a red dot. Let's go. Maybe I should also give Nightmare a try. Maybe we should be doing daily Nightmare matches as well, not just Hellenberg. We go from Goman to Hellenberg. I mean, what can I say? Just from the best hunter to the worst. He might not be the worst, but hard to say who's the worst. Bro. Okay, she ran away. But she's gonna portal here though. Man. So we do have to use the blink. 100% skill. Good flywheel, but she's still dead. Alright. Enjoy, sir. That's not what I meant to do. Dang, now I'm gonna be down a flame. Okay, whatever. Oh, you're rescuing. I should have checked that the cipher was shaking. That's my bad. I'm not gonna do that because if you touch the puppet will not swing, even if you wait until afterwards. Even if you wait, man, I just meant to activate the puppet. Break that. Thank you. Not break the puppet. I meant to activate the puppet. Can you throw it inside? Oh, look at that Oreo portal. Ooh, that's a juicy Oreo portal. Don't suck me in. Oh my god. Alright, where are you? Are you still looping here? Oh, yeah, there you are. What's good, brother? I already got... No! I don't even know why I waited. I don't even know why I waited. She already used her flywheel. Oh, that's my bad. I'm playing bad now. Uh-oh. We might be screwed now, guys. Hold up. Yo, thank you for coming back to that thing. How long is the pallet is there? Hopefully he breaks it. Thank you. Bro, is that the second wasted portal this game? Might be. Might actually be. No, you can't be making mistakes like that as well, bro. Literally free hit. I'll take these bees. Thank you. Bro, that's... How much is that? I think 35% less bees to worry about now. Nice, I'll take it. And, it'd be nice to move this puppet. Was good. You thought I'd be gone this time. Alright. Oh, and we got a 3 cipher going. Okay, this is looking nice. This is looking nice. Hold up. Let's throw the red puppet over here. Okay, someone is there. Is the cipher already primed? Cipher might already be primed. No, it's not already primed. Alright, I don't know. I don't know what he was standing there for then. They can't break both puppets right there. Nice. Oh my god, okay, we'll take the double hit. Dude, he got stuck on a chair hard. I'm sorry for you, man. Dude, look at this enchanter just helplessly come in here as if she's actually gonna do anything. Oh! You can't chair like that? There is a chair on Armed Sector that you can chair from behind, but... Guess no. Yo, he's still gonna go for you, homie. Alright. I'll take the power break. This guy lasts for 30 seconds, so he will die on... He will go past out if she doesn't do anything. Oh my god. I even swung further away and it still hit the chair. That's so sad. What can you do, man? What can you do? So the reason I'm so careful is because the Fire Spear misses. The Fire Spear misses very often. So you have to actually be careful and wait to see if they actually hit the swing or not. And sadly, by waiting there, she also just runs away from chair because of that now. Yo, you can let that puppet go now. Yo, can you get your big head out the way? Alright. I like how when he just drops down, he's already kneeling on his knees. I like that. Nice touch. The moment he finishes falling down, he's already knocked out. I'll pick you up. Oh, you're healing. Okay. Let's see if she knows to touch both puppets. What? What is up? Oh, it's the yellow one. I don't know why I thought... Brother, for a second there, I thought the fire was on the yellow. Alright. Alright guys, we're gonna end the stream here. Yeah, why are they still at 0%? Maybe they were searching for ciphers and didn't know where it was. Seki, if you create a story, would your name your most whimsical happy character Miki and your vile ugly one Skeletor? Or the other way around? This is a stupid question, man. I'm not answering that. I wouldn't name any of my characters either of your names. How about that? Alright, guys. What, you don't like that? Alright, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm stuck behind the bookshelf again. You know how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a pretty decent run as journalists, man. Maybe I should play more often. No, I don't think so. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I will see you guys later. Take care. This has been Saiki. Peace out, everybody.